Grandstand Bettors, Thursday Night Football. Let's get ready for some football Week 8 action. Oh, man, it's finally here. Finally here. Week 8 action is here. Oh, so excited. Welcome on in, friends. It's been a couple days off. Hope everybody is having a fantastic week so far. I know we are. Hey, listen, it's going to be a good game. We're going to go full transparency right away. Full transparency right away. We did not put our free pick on our card tonight. Too many ifs, buts, whens, whys, hows. We just didn't do it. We did not. Our free pick was cards minus 6.5. It still could win. But, we didn't put that on our member card. You know, we're just going to enjoy the game. Instead, we did two player props on our member card. And you know what? We're going to give away those. I think we alluded to in our video last night. We're going to give away those before the game even starts. So here they are. Our two player props are Aaron Rodgers over 24.5 completions. We actually got that at plus 120. So good value there. Our other player prop is Zach Ertz over 35.5 receiving yards. Very small. We'll look for some live betting in play today. But again, we did not take the 6.5. You know, J.J. Watt, that situation happened after we taped our play. DeAndre Hopkins, that whole situation happened after we took that play. So we didn't put it on our player card. Hopefully it still does, though. All right, so welcome on in. Let's see. Isaiah, man, you need an anytime TD, bro. From who? Who do you need an anytime TD from? Henry, what's up, man? Our 6th grade friend. What's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. MKR, good luck to all. $25 bet goes to Arizona minus 6. Good luck, man. Good luck. I think a good spot here is going to be live betting the Cardinals. We'll see who gets the ball first. But we're going to take a look. We're going to definitely do some live betting today. Isaiah, James Conner, anytime TD plus 120, good or bad? I think it's a great bet. Isaiah. Nice. Henry, haven't seen JJ in Arizona yet, so excited. Henry, I don't know if you found this out, but JJ, man, he's not playing. You have no school Henry has no school tomorrow. That's awesome, Henry. I don't know what your bedtime is with no school, but man, thanks for joining us. That's awesome. Coach Tim, welcome on in. A friend of the program. Thank you for joining us. Hope your Thursday is going good. Excuse me. Again, and Al, friend of the program, wants to know how long he can be with us. That's what I want to know too. Yeah, Henry. So J.J. Watt is not playing. Speaking of which, those of you just joining us, again, we ended up not putting the Cardinals minus 6.5 on our membership card tonight. Just too many ifs, ands, buts, whens, whys, hows, and everything. Our two player props, we said on our video, we give them out before the game, and we are. So if you didn't hear it the first time, I'm going to say it again. We have Aaron Rodgers completions over 24.5. That is plus money at plus 120. And Zach Ertz receiving yards over 35.5. So only 5 bets actually on our card tonight. We don't bet a lot. You know, I see a lot of people out there betting 12, 15 games a night. We don't do that. We do 3 to 5, 3 to 6 at most. So just 2 in the NFL game. Awesome, Henry. Yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Isaiah, Connor and Jones, anytime TD plus 258. You got to think if Green Bay wants to stay in the game that Jones is going to have a touchdown, right? Seriously, you got to think that. Connor's the only one, maybe Edmonds pops off for a couple touchdowns, or Kirk and, Kyler steals one away from Connor. So, I don't know. That's close, but good odds. Jose, teaser, Green Bay plus 12.5 and over 44.5. I think that's pretty good. Jose. I like that a lot. In fact, that's a 6-point teaser, I believe. So you got 50.5. I think I saw it at 50 even. I think I saw it at 50 even at one point. Coach Tim, man, the Braves did not show up yesterday. Watched the first 3 innings, and then we turned it off to watch some hockey. But Fried, wow, man, he did not look good, which is a little concerning, I guess, if you're a Braves fan, having lost Morton and then Fried not looking good. But, hey, long series. So, almost time for Thursday Night Football. Guys, again, if you're joining us, smash that like button. Let's try to get to like 30 likes. Thursdays are pretty hard to get likes and the people watching because it is a work night. I know Mondays are work nights too, but for some reason Monday Night Football is better than Thursday Night Football. But we have a good matchup here on paper. I mean, I know there's some people not here, so Al took Rodgers over 10.5 rushing yards, Lewis over 1.5 receptions. And guys, put your best bets in. Let us know. Let us know what you're taking. Al, I actually looked at Rodgers' rushing yards. I wasn't going to pull the trigger on his 10.5. I actually was going to go to 21.5 at plus, I think it was like plus 145. So I was going to take a flyer on that, decided not to put that on the card, but I do like that. I do like that bet for sure. There's a huge chance, Henry, that they can make it to the Super Bowl and win it. I don't know if anybody watched Kyler Murray's interview right then before we got on the air, but the guy seems down to earth for somebody who's very new to the league, you know. And I like the kid. I think he's got a good mind behind him, and I think he's very composed when he's on the field, and I think that's what you need. Coach Tim, good luck. Aaron Jones over 59.5. I assume that's rushing yards, correct? I assume that's rushing yards. And Amari Rodgers over 19.5 receiving yards. That's probably a good bet on Rodgers. You know, I think it's going to be a crapshoot. Almost took Tanyan, but he just hasn't looked for Tanyan enough. I didn't want to go public. A lot of people went public. Randall Cobb, I have him on our my fantasy team, and I really didn't want to go Cobb there. I mean, I'm sure he can get 50 yards receiving, but I just felt like, you know, everybody goes Cobb. Let's try to spread the ball around. So that's why we kind of took Aaron Rodgers over 24.5 completions, because if they do want to win this game, I do feel like he's going to at least have 7 completions to maybe running backs. 7 to his wideouts, and 5 or 6 to his tight ends, and then who else gets some extras here and there. So total was 111 for Jones. Wow. So here we go, Thursday Night Football. Buckle on in, boys and girls. It's going to be the Packers and the Cardinals. We're not going to get the full extent of these two teams, but hey, it should be fun regardless. Let's have a great night. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you smash that like button, and we'll do some live betting if we can get some good numbers. Yeah, Cobb jumped up too. That's another thing. Yeah, Henry. Yeah, we're Browns fans. Still waiting on Mayfield to see if he's going to play this weekend. But here we go. 1st and 10 on the 25 for Aaron Rodgers and company, and let's see what they go to early here. Aaron Jones in the backfield. 3 wides, and that is going to be Rodgers in motion, but a pitch play to Jones, and he goes for about 3 yards there. So looks like they're trying to establish the run game early, maybe open some play action. There is a flag on the play, though, so that might not even count. Holding on the offense, and that is going to bring him back. So not a great start to the game for the Packers. Who was that on? Was that 19? With Equinius St. Brown and Al, I know you're a fan of Notre Dame. Equinius St. Brown, man, I thought he was going to do better here with the Packers. I don't know if I think it's in injuries that's plagued him over the last couple years, but I really thought he was going to be, like Rodgers' next go-to person. Oh, that's awesome, Henry. I don't even have a Baker jersey. That's awesome. Yeah, us too. We're trying to get every team's jersey. 1st and 18 on the 17-yard line. Rodgers back to throw, and there's one of the easiest completions to Jones, and he's out to the 26-yard line. So they get the yardage back, and it's going to be about 2nd down and 9 there. So that's what we were kind of banking on when we went completions. You know, these little short dink passes out to the running backs. So the line, I think, ended at 6 in this game. Again, full transparency. We didn't even put our free pick on our member card. Didn't like it. Too many injuries. Too much COVID. Too much, what ifs. So that is out. But we do have the 2 player props. And there's going to be a handoff to Jones. He gets stopped for a moment and then gets about 2.5 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and about a long 6, maybe they'll call it, or a short 7. You got Pats, Denver, Cleveland, Detroit, Seattle, Tampa, and Washington. Nice. Nice. That's a good start, buddy. That's a good start. We actually do not have a Green Bay Packers jersey. So we'll have to get one of those soon one day. All right, 3rd and 6 for Aaron Rodgers. Shotgun formation. Trips to the left. 1 to the right. And doing a little hard count here. Back to throw, and it is incomplete. So, 4th down coming. I always love when the defense thinks that they have a fumble. That was nowhere near a fumble. So, you know what? Not a great first-looking series for Aaron Rodgers here. Little sidearm there. He did get rid of it, and it was kicked. Come on, Jones. What are you doing? What are you doing? So 4th and 6 coming up, and we got, I can't say this guy's name, Boroquez? I know, I'm awful at names. Anyways, he's back to punt here. Is Kirk back? You would assume Kirk might be back here. And it is caught at the 14, and that was by Moore. No, sorry, that's the rookie Moore returning punts tonight. So, Mike, you love some Thursday night football. Hey, we're having a great night, Mike. Thanks for joining us, friend of the program and Patreon subscriber, which, by the way, 9 and 2 in our Patreon since we started it. 1 pick a day, 9 and 2. That reminds me, I need to shout out our Patreon members, which is Mike, thank you, Jackie, you, Anna S., Chris H., and Fernando, who didn't give us a last name, but thank you to our Patreon members. 9 and 2 in the first 11 days. It's been fantastic so far. 1st and 10, Kyler Murray in shotgun formation, empty set here, and he is going to get, that's a face mask. God, not even like trying to be secretive about that. Just grabs the face mask. Woo. Yeah. Ouch. Ouch. For some reason, I was a little started liking a team with yellow. You like yellow? There's the Packers, man. The Packers. You think so, Al? You think so? I don't think it's going to be as bad as Kamara. I think that was a little ridiculous by the defense of Seattle. And I think Arizona's pass defense is a little bit better. So I don't think it'll go for 128, but it'll be a lot for sure. So 1st down and 10 from the 28. There's a quick run for about 3 yards there. It should be 2nd and 7. 12:32, and welcome on in if you're just joining us. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 30 again tonight. Should be a good night. They're going a little hurry up here. Kyler Murray, again, empty set formation with 5 wideouts, 3 to his left, 2 to his right. And we got Ertz on the player prop over 35.5. And there's a backwards pass, and that goes to Moore for about 2.5 yards. So 3rd and 5, I think we're looking at here. You got to be careful with those passes, man. You miss that, that's a fumble. So 3rd and 4, they're calling it. 3rd and 4. Kyler Murray is in shotgun, but he does have, and I can't see who that is, maybe Connor to his left, trips to the right, one to the left, and he's back to throw, scrambles right, comes back to the left, throws it up for a grabs, and nobody's around and goes out of bounds. So, nothing going there for the Cardinals, and Aaron Rodgers and the Packers going to get this back. So, both teams look a little shaky. Both teams look a little shaky here in the first quarter in their first drive. I'm a little surprised that Murray didn't try to get around the corner there. 91 did a nice job, or 81, 90 or 81 there, did a nice job of containing him, and that really forced him to have to throw out of bounds. Daniel, what's up, buddy? Cards and over. I think I have a chance. I had a bad week last week. Sorry, man. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you have good ones. Sometimes you have bad ones. The idea is to have more good ones than bad ones for sure. Caught on the punt from Lee at... Oh, there was a fumble, I believe. But it is recovered by the Packers at the 27. So 11:09 left. And we'll take a look at some live betting as we go to commercial. And let's see here. Is it even up? There we go. All right, so the total has dropped already 3 points to 47.5. That's kind of crazy after 2 possessions on how quickly it dropped. Cardinals minus 6.5 still, and it's kind of juiced. It's at minus 129. Team totals, Arizona Cardinals are at 27.5. That seems really high. It seems really high. 4 touchdowns? Oh, seems really high right now, especially after the way we saw them. I want to wait on a team total until we can see these guys maybe 2, maybe 3 times. Packers first half team total over 9.5. That might be something to watch there. We'll see what they come out with here in the second possession. Viking, what's up, man? Cards minus 1 and under 57. A little teaser there, I assume, for you. What'd you do? 5.5 teaser? 6, 7? I don't know. I can't do my math there. That might be good. The under looks under 57.5 would be good. Which is kind of interesting because I think over 40, whatever it was earlier, 44.5 by Jose, I think that's going to be good too. So I think there's that sweet point. I think it's probably going to land, what do you guys think? 27-24, maybe a game like that. 27-24, and at 51. Speaking of 51, Jody's on under 51. Good luck, but you think Rodgers wins out? Like, Jody, if you joined us, we didn't even play the Cardinals. We're not on the Cardinals. We didn't take it. We do our free pick video almost 48 hours before the game starts. And to be honest with you, as you get closer, we're not gonna bite on tonight. We're not gonna bite on the line. We're gonna enjoy the game. Do a couple player props that we gave out. So, Coach Tim went complete opposite. They could still both win, though, right? They could still both win. Kirk, you got Cards minus 6, USF plus 10, Bulls money line, Arizona under, and Jazz minus 9. Kirk, we actually took the Jazz as well. That is one of our member bets tonight. And right now, I think they're up just about 9. So they're just up 9. I just took a look at it. Thursday night, man, it's probably one of the hardest nights to bet, and you should never go big on it, for sure. If you find something in play you want to fire on, that's fine, but Thursday night, you just got to be careful. Yeah, and as I just alluded to, I think like 51's a good number. 27-24, could see something like that. I also could see 24-23. 2019, that one hit yours, but... 1st and 10, Aaron Rodgers in shotgun. back to throw, and it's oh my gosh. And if we're not going to win our completions, if we lose by one completion, Amari Rodgers dropping that ball right there is the one that I'm going to yell at for the rest of the night. Henry, I think Rodgers is going to hang the cleats up when he realizes how much money he could make with Jeopardy syndication. So, 2nd down and 10 from the 22-yard line, and it is going to be a pass play. That is caught by Amari Rodgers this time and goes for about 6 yards. It's going to be maybe 7. 2nd and a long 3 or a short 4. Well, there's some, Coach. He got some right there. He made up for it. But yeah, you know what? He was wide open on that screen last time. I mean, he probably could have had the prop bet already. Probably could have had it. 3rd down and 3 from the from about the 29-yard line. He just did, Al. He threw right back to him. Or do you mean now he won't? Aaron Rodgers back to throw, and he goes up top, and he's got a step, and that is oh, no. Wow, Jones had it in his hand. I thought it was caught, so it's going to be 4th and 3. Looks like the Packers are going to have to punt again. You know, the drop passes are killing me early on this prop bet of completions. That one, not as much, but the Amari Rodgers, he should have 3 completions for sure right now. That was ridiculous. Oh, man. Surprise, Al says. Guys, if you're just joining us, it is Thursday Night Football. Thanks for coming on in. Make sure you smash that like button. We're going to try to get to 40 likes tonight. That'd be pretty cool on a Thursday night game. And the punt is away, and I believe Moore is now returning tonight. And he fair catch. No, he doesn't fair catch. He stutters. He goes right up the middle and hits his own guy. Oh, man. And he is pissed. But it's okay. A nice, decent return out crossed, I believe, the 30, maybe to the 35. Henry, if you're in 6th grade, man, you got a long time till you stop growing. A long time. But yes, you should get a nice Pats jersey. Maybe a Matt Jones one. Kirk, you're right. Under's looking good so far. Not too many points. Before I forget, just a reminder, tomorrow night, 6:45, we just filmed it earlier today. Our best 3 college football bets, our free picks are coming out for week number 9. I will tip our cap. It's a lot of SEC. 2 out of the 3 games are in the SEC. So if you like to bet the SEC, we got 2 of the 3 games in the SEC and 1 in the Big 12. So that is coming out at 6:45. We'll also have updated standings for our college football leaderboard contest that is still going on. Very excited. That one's almost coming to an end. There's only probably 5 more weeks until we crown a winner there. I think Anna S., who's actually a Patreon subscriber, she's in 1st place. Jamar, I believe, was in 2nd, or Al was in 2nd, and I'd have to look at it, to be honest with you. I don't want to give false hope. Your uncle's getting you a Christmas present. What about Santa Claus? What'd you ask Santa Claus for? Hunter Henry, he's a good guy. You think the Bulldogs roll the Gators, huh, Kirk? Well, you'll just have to watch and see what our prediction for that game is. I don't think we use the word roll ever in our video, so we'll have to see. Al, you're 1-5. We still haven't updated them. 1-5 in the last 2 weeks. I know we were 1-2 last week. Did you go 0-3? Is that right? Our free picks have actually been pretty good on our college and football over the weekends. I think we're 2-1 for the last 4 weeks in college and 2-1 at least for the last 2 weeks in NFL on our Saturday, Sunday videos, or our Friday, Saturday videos, if you will. So, hey, 66%. We'll take that. We'll take that all day. 1st and 10 as we get back from commercial break. 10 minutes left here in the first quarter. Kyler Murray, 3rd season, he's got almost 1,500 rushing yards. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. There's running backs that aren't even close to that. Murray, a high snap, takes it and hands it off. That goes to Edmonds, who goes for about 6 yards. So 2nd down and short, although there is a flag on the play, and it is in the destination of what would be holding. So it looks like that one might be coming back. Yep, so holding could be 1st and 20. Man, this has been kind of a very slow start with these two teams that have very good offenses. They haven't really opened up their playbook much. So Murray in shotgun formation, Edmonds to his right. He's got 3 wide receivers. I believe Ertz is lined up. We wouldn't mind if he threw to Ertz here. And it is going to be a play-action fake. Murray across the middle, and he'll throw... Was that Ertz? I think Ertz, and he ends up getting like 4 yards. So, hey, any yardage is good yardage. Got to get the bag. What's up, man? Friend of the channel. Just got in, checking in. Yeah, 0-0. 0-0. Pretty boring so far. Henry, we've never been to a Super Bowl. If the Browns ever make a Super Bowl, we will be to our first Super Bowl. We'll sell our house and go to a Super Bowl. But no, we will go to the Browns Super Bowl if they ever make it. 2nd and 16. Kyler Murray back to throw. And looks across the middle, and that's a completion. And that is to No, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong team. Green, I believe. A.J. Green. Henry, your uncle went to 53. Was that a Patriots? I assume it was because you're a Patriots fan, but I also assume because the Patriots have been in 10 Super Bowls in the last decade. 3rd and 9 here for the Cardinals. Kyler Murray, empty formation, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Looks left, throws deep left off his back foot. Oh my God, what a do! Whoa! Wow! And that's a touchdown for Hopkins. What an Oh, there's a flag though. Guys, that was unreal. If you watched him, what would you call that? He deked? He deked the cornerback? He stopped because he thought, oh my God, and then he goes? Man, that was unreal. That was unreal. Oh, if you're just joining us, guys, hey, smash that like button. Let's get up to 40 tonight. Let's have a great night. It is, hey, NFL Week 8 has started, so it is a great night already. It's a face mask maybe on Hopkins. So the touchdown may not stand, but a first down should. You know what? I think that's a little bullshit, and I'm sorry, Henry. But I think that's pretty ridiculous because, in all honesty, as Murray just wasn't even looking when he threw that pass. But look at this move here. He's like, oh no, it's going out of bounds, and then he runs, and that was so good. But you never see the face mask called on the offense ever. You never see that. I can't believe it. I mean, that one was pretty blatant, really blatant, but just crazy. Teddy, welcome on in, friend of the program. And yeah, I mean, it is about time. I'll give you that, as they are set up here at 1st and 10 at the 21. But in all honesty, they just never call that. And it's just so weird when they decide that they want to call something that they want to call. I mean, it should be called more. Yeah, I know he left his hand there, but you know what? I hate when there's no gray area. There should never be a gray area. It's either a foul or it's not a foul. So whether he left his hand there or not, and other people just grab it and then let go, it's a penalty regardless. So call it right all the time, not just when you want to. But hey, regardless, we got first down and 10 from the 21 for the Cardinals. I will tell you this, if you guys are watching the game, I like how they do the commercial in-game now, but still keep the picture there. I think eventually, I'm saying in 10 years, that's how all commercials will be. I think that's where we're going, and I love it. Yeah, he probably could have outran him. He might have got tackled by his shoestrings, but first and 10 on the 21. Murray, empty formation, although he does get Connor, and that, I believe, is a handoff. Is that Connor or Moore? Sorry, I think that was Moore. Yeah, Moore was in motion there. So a little jet sweep kind of action there with Moore. Second down and 10. Kyler Murray, 3 of 4, 67 yards. Cardinals trying to put one in the end zone here to open up the scoring. Has anybody been in this stadium? I'd like to know feedback on this stadium, as there's a... Murray calls his own number, goes for a first down out to about the 10-yard line. Should be first and goal here, unless they mark him just shy of the 10. But has anybody been to this stadium? This stadium, way back when it was new, and I think it still might host the Fiesta Bowl. Is that right? Does it still host the Fiesta Bowl? But, I mean, this stadium was like state-of-the-art when it first came out. I believe the grass goes outside, and then it comes back in. I'd love to go in the stadium and just see what the atmosphere is like. Ricardo, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? Friend of the program, all the way, I believe, from Mexico City. What's going on, Ricardo? Hope you're having a great night. This game's on your West Coast time. Murray goes for the first down. They actually didn't give him a first down there. That's kind of interesting, but it will be first and goal now for the Cardinals with 6:43 left. Isaiah, you need Connor, huh? Connor was in, but there was a redraw that they ended up going to... And Murray ended up taking it. The grass does roll out. I thought so. So, Theodore, I don't know. We're not. Murray calls his own number again, right up the middle, and that is a touchdown for Kyler. I'm sorry. Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds was in a Wildcat formation, and that's my fault. So Chase Edmonds put 6 on the board for Arizona. And at first it looked like Murray was just going to take that, but that's kind of disappointing for those of us who have Murray as our fantasy QB. But a great Wildcat, and look at the blocking up front. Just not even touched. It's all right, Henry. We know what touchbound means. Yeah, Isaiah, wrong running back. And the extra point is up and good, so smash that like button if you are excited that we finally have some scoring underway. Let's get up to 40 likes tonight. 40 likes. Let's see here. I think it's a good time to look at some live betting. The total has now jumped to 52. That's a 5-point swing right there off of that touchdown, even though a lot of time was kind of taken off the board. We got about 14.5. Minus 14.5 is hovering around plus 115. Oh, now it's jumping. Okay. A lot of people buying back on the Packers now. Plus 14.5 has jumped now to minus 178 for the Packers. If you want to take it at minus 11.5, you can get about even money almost on both sides. So that's kind of interesting. You know, I think if we can get the Cardinals to score a field goal and you can get the Packers maybe at like 13.5, almost 14, I think there might be some good value in taking their line then. So we'll have to wait and see if we can get any more of our points scored for the Cardinals to allow us to do that. That is true, Gata. You love how Connor's just happy for Edmonds as if it was him. He was super excited. Super excited about that. It was kind of funny to watch. But you know what? I think that's what makes a team great. You know, who did I see? Who was it? Oh, Notre Dame. If you watch any Notre Dame, They have 3 quarterbacks, Pine, Buckner, and Cone. And you got to be honest, none of them really look like they're pissed off that the other one gets in. And a lot of them, I mean, Buckner and Cone are always changing back and forth during the game. And Buckner actually came in around like the 10-yard line this past week, scored a touchdown. And Cone was like the first one out there congratulating him. So I really do think that helps the morale of the team. There's no negative Nellies in there, so for sure. If I had to drop the Browns, who would you start to root for? Henry, I know you're young, man, but the Browns already got dropped once by a guy named Art Modell in 1995, and I'm going to tell you this: we didn't root for anybody. Browns all the way. We'll never root for anybody else. Viking, you sprinkled a little on the Cards first half, Packers full game. Okay. Kind of hedging your bets there a little bit, but it would still pay out with the value. Your kids like Arizona, Ricardo, so you're going with Arizona. Fantastic. Teddy, I think you're totally wrong on that. I don't want Notre Dame to join a conference ever, and I'm going to tell you why. In fact, I hate the fact that we have 6 games against the ACC because it just dilutes how good they are on a yearly basis. If you remember, they still, I think, in my mind, play one of the hardest schedules every year. But the fact that they have the ACC on their schedule as the kick from the Cardinals goes through the end zone there, 1st and 10 from the 25 coming up. But I'm just telling you, like, I loved the fact that we had the hardest schedule every year, and we still competed to win, 10 to 11 games every year. Like, now that we have some cupcakes on our schedule, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I can't stand the fact, because I think it just dilutes how good of a football team we are. And that's what conferences do to good football teams. If Ohio State plays Rutgers, are you really saying, oh man, they destroyed Rutgers, that was awesome? No, you're saying that's a crappy team. They should have won that game. Conferences only hurt teams, because if a bad team in a conference beats you, then you look really bad. Al agrees with me. Yeah, the conference needs them, for sure. Coach, you went Packers money line at 400? Or you're just pointing that out? Let me know. Henry, why you gotta bring up the past, man? I know, Matt Stover. I was a huge fan of Matt Stover. He won the Super Bowl. So it is 2nd and 4, and it's going to be a first down there on a nice run there by A.J. Dillon. So first down for the Packers. Exactly. Every conference has bad teams, Teddy, but Notre Dame not being in a conference, and this is pre when we made a deal with the ACC to play 6 games, which was all money for the ACC network, I believe. But before that, we used to play the top Big Ten teams, Michigan, Michigan State, Purdue, back when they were great. We always would play USC, always would play Stanford, and then we'd throw other top 25 teams on the schedule as well, as there's a pass out to Jones for about 7 yards. So I think that's what kills me about the fact that why I would never want Notre Dame to join a conference, and what kills me about them playing. I mean, I know North Carolina is a good team this week that we're playing, but they're really not. Like, North Carolina would lose to Tennessee, Mississippi, Arkansas. So if Notre Dame went to any conference, I want to go in the SEC just to prove our worth. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3 here. I'll get off my Notre Dame bandwagon. And that's a handoff for first down. Oh, and Jones. Oh, man. You know what? I'm sorry, that was Dillon. Dillon hesitated there for just a moment. And I think if he would have just continued on his route, he would have been gone for a touchdown. He doesn't even get touched at the line of scrimmage. Goes right through. Or maybe if he went to the outside now. Well, Ohio State started scheduling Youngstown State, if I remember correctly, a lot. Anybody that comes up to me and tells me Ohio State has always had hard schedules, I constantly remind them of all the Youngstown State, Akron, Bowling Green, and those schools that they've played in the past. Oh, Utah is up by, I forget who Kirk, if you're still here, man, Utah is up by, and I can't get excited about this, but they're up by 21 against the Rockets. So that was a member play for us, and I can't get excited about that. I want to talk about little NBA here. Did you guys, anybody watch the Lakers just give up last night after they thought they won the game in the first half? That was nuts. That was absolutely nuts to watch. That just shows you should never think that you won a game. Never. Henry, we do play fantasy. We actually have what do you call it? Grandstand Bettors Fantasy League. Al's in it. Andy, who stops by, is in it. Mike's in it. Sports betting chicks in it. A lot of people actually in our chat are in our league. Coach Tim, saw you on. What do you mean? Maybe I missed something. Playing in home schools helped Ohio State build the fence and stop Michigan from stealing the talent. Yeah, I get it. But still, and this is why I have a problem with Alabama. Who do they play every year? Like some Our Lady of the Lake of St. Christopher? I mean, like... oh, that makes more sense, Coach. Our Lady of the Lake of St. Christopher? Like, I swear, Alabama plays a team in, like, November every year. That is just... like, it's like, come on, really? And I know they're giving money to the school and everything, and it's all good and stuff, but still, use that week and build your resume more. Come on. Anybody? So who does? Speaking of college football, anybody like Michigan State as they're showing the preview for that? What time is that game? Did I just see 10 a.m.? No, it's at noon. Okay. Oh, the pregame starts at 10. I was like, that's crazy. Yeah, FBS schools against Bama, just stupid, but. Hey, FBS got to start somewhere, I guess. Appalachian State did, when they beat Michigan that one time. So here we go. Finally back from commercial. 1st and 10. Rodgers, oh my God. Oh, almost threw an interception. It should have been an interception. Tanyan wasn't even looking at the pass. Not even close to looking at the pass. And Aaron Rodgers, and he was open too. There could be some great games. This week. Usually when there's like a lot of good games that could be good games, sometimes you get some duds, like some absolute blowouts. I'll tell you right now, I think Ohio State could be one of those games where Penn State, after that loss, they're down on their season. Playoff chances are gone as there's a nice run for Dillon up the middle for 6 yards. So it's going to be 3rd and 4 here with 3:28 left in the first. But I think Penn State could lay a dud. I think they could. You never know, but that's a heartbreaking way to lose in 9 overtimes with all the 2-point conversions and they had many chances to win that game too. It is about to feed on itself. Michigan State, Ohio Penn State, Ohio Michigan coming up. Yeah. 3rd and 4. Rodgers back to throw, and there's a flag. Is it going to be offsides? Rodgers threw his hands up when he got the ball. That was kind of funny. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a 1st down for the Green Bay Packers. So that's a bad penalty on 3rd down for the Arizona Cardinals. That's a free play. What is Rodgers yelling about? Why didn't he just throw the ball to the end zone? I'm surprised he wouldn't have rather had a... you don't get to argue it both ways. Sometimes they blow it dead and then you argue that should have been a free play. Other times they don't blow it dead and now you're yelling that they should have. It's crazy. First and 10, 2:38 left here in the first, and oh, they stopped it. See, I can't hear the whistle, Coach. I didn't realize they stopped it that quickly. The ball had literally just snapped. Okay, I can't hear it on the... Sorry, I can't hear it. My fault. Gotcha. That's what sucks about not being able to have the sound on with you guys is sometimes I'm kind of in the dark. Rodgers back to throw. That is a completion and a first down to the 21. Ooh, that's close to taunting. I'd like to know the official, how long do you have to stand over a guy for it to be taunting? He comes down, and they're not going to show the replay of it, but I just like to know what's the official timeline of you having to stand over a guy. Welcome on in, Andy, friend of the program. What's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well tonight. Thursday Night Football. Rodgers back to throw. A little screen pass. That's incomplete. And that should be another reception to Equanius St. Brown there, a fellow Notre Dame player. God, if I'm looking, he's 4 of 9. He should have at least had 6% completions already. That's just nuts. I know. I don't want to use a headset. I think that looks stupid. if I'm on a headset. Second and 10. And it's going to be handoff to Dillon, and Dillon goes for about 4 yards. So it's just going to be 3rd down and 6 here from about the 18-yard line. So it's been a good drive so far. A little balanced attack for the Packers. Andy, I love that quote. If you don't want to get taunted, then play better defense. That is real talk right there, for sure. 1 minute left here in the first quarter. 3rd and 6 for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. And he's in empty formation. 3 wideouts to his left, 2 to his right. He's got to go, and he does. Looks right, looks left, throws left, completion. And, I think he might be short. And I believe that is... Who is that? I don't know who that is. I don't have 88 written down on my... That's Winfrey? Okay. Winfrey. Must have been activated recently. It's close to the first down, but I think he's inches short. Here. I think they're going to go for a measurement, maybe? Well, that is going to be the end of the first quarter, though. Oh, no. They are going to measure here. But, it probably is going to be the end of the first quarter if they take the time. It looked like at first glance he came back short of the sticks, but I think he had a favorable mark. No, he did not. That's a whole yard. I don't think it's that close. I think it should be redone there, but they're not going to challenge that play. They might as well just go for it. Guys, if you're just joining us, thanks for coming in for Thursday Night Football. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 40 tonight. That would be awesome. We are, where are we at? 14. That's not too far away. Almost on pace. Well above pace to get to 40 tonight. So smash that like button. There's some good value on a live bet in Jazz Rockets game. Rockets are 20% below their norm shooting average in the first half. Could be. I just hate to hedge, when we're already up 22 points. It might come back to kill us, but I hate to hedge in those spots. Henry, you're optimistic, buddy. You're optimistic. It's always good to be optimistic, though. 4th and 1, and I don't think they're going to actually hike this ball. They know they can get down to the end of the first, and I think they might try to draw them off sides here. And I think that's exactly what they're doing. And that's it. Yep. So end of the first quarter. You know what? I don't like that for the one thing of like the defense knows what you're trying to do. And actually, what probably happens more times than not is you get a false start and then now you have to kick the field goal. You're talking an over under? You can take the under for second half. That's lower. You could. I don't know, Tim, though. You know, thing that we live here on Grandstand Bettors is we put our plays in, and that's kind of what we do. We have 5 bets tonight. We could go 0-5. We could go 5-0. But we don't really force anything. Like, we're not big. We do live betting for the games here. Speaking of which, let's take a look at some live betting. But we don't force plays. Like, very conservative and just win money. That's all we do. But thanks. Always keep us updated. Those are good lines for everybody to know. Kirk, you hammered the Colts -1 for 2K. Wow, buddy. I told my entire staff I don't want to bet that game this weekend. I said that today. I said, we're not betting that. We're not betting that. Yeah, Coach, I agree. But if you actually know or have paid attention to this game so far, which I know you have, we actually haven't taken a live bet in this game. So, I'm just saying. Also, if I'm going to live bet a game, I need to be watching that game. I'm not going to blind live bet games. I just don't think that's smart. Not going to. In fact, that's 100% the reason I won't take that bet. It's because I'm not watching the game. Like a lot of people, they go with numbers, analytics, whatever. That's fine. But I think you also need to watch the game. So, yeah, not going to live bet games blind. Speaking of live betting, let's take a look at this. It's off the board, so we can't even do that. Can't even do that yet. Henry, it would be fun, but as a friend of the channel, I'm going to tell you, don't start betting until you're in college. Don't start betting until you're in college. And if I take that back, maybe around 13 or 14, I don't know how old a 6th grader is, but I don't think it's 13 or 14. Take 10 pennies and then pretend to bet. This is what I did as a kid. Take pennies and pretend to bet with your father. Only somebody in-house, no, not somebody out of house. And see if you can become better at betting with pennies. Just 10 of them. And then when you get into college and you're legal to gamble, and that is going to be a first down for the Packers. Nice. That's a nice hard run by Dylan. By the way, Dylan is fired up tonight. Dylan is absolutely fired up. Dylan is fired up. He's ready to go. He's actually had a lot of decent carries early on here. So, A.J. Dillon, 1st and 10 from the 11. So, technically, they could get a first down here. We'll see what Aaron Rodgers wants to do. He's 5 of 10. He's going to hand it off again. That's up the middle. Oh, almost. Oh! I don't think that would have been a fumble anyway. But up the middle for Dillon again, and it's going to be 2nd down and about 3. So, interesting that Jones is not getting carries tonight. Very interesting that Jones is not getting too many carries. Yeah, he would have been down, so that wouldn't even count. So he is down there, I believe, at the 3-yard line. Down at the 3-yard line. So, 2nd and 2. Aaron Rodgers shotgun formation. Does look like Jones is in. And Isaiah, I think you had Jones as anytime. Oh, no. Delay of game. You can't do that. If you're a Green Bay Packer fan, you're furious right now. You can't do that on the... Yeah, Matt LaFleur is... He's not a very vocal guy, but you can tell by his look there that he's not very happy. Oh, they called a timeout. Okay, see. Now I can read lips, and I see the hand motion. So they did call a timeout. Kingsbury Kingsbury's not happy there. He thought it should have been delay game. But regardless, it'll be 2nd down and 2 for the Packers here on the 3-yard line. Let's see here. Knicks, I'm just going through some scores here. Knicks beating the Bulls by 4 at halftime. Bulls have had a very soft schedule to start the season. I believe they played the Pistons twice, the Heat once, barely hung on to beat them. So they are at home tonight. So a very, I don't know what the line was for the Knicks, but it should be probably a close game coming down to the 4th quarter. Paul Pastore, what's going on, man? You like the over 50 still? Well, I'd like it. I probably would like it still here too if they punch it in. And there's a throw, and that's going to be a. Oh no! Wow, man, it looked like it was setting up well for Tanya in there, and he just couldn't turn the corner. So 3rd down and 1 for the Packers here. Wow, great low and high tackle there by the secondary of the Cardinals. Great low and high secondary there by the Cardinals. So 3rd down and 1. After this drive that's been 8 minutes long so far, you got to think if they can't get it here on 3rd, they're going for it on 4th. Up the middle. Oh, and he's gonna. Oh my God! Did he get it? He got it. Wow! Jones just powers his way in for the touchdown, and I believe that hits a prop bet there for Kirk or maybe Isaiah. I'm sorry, maybe it was Isaiah. But somebody had Aaron Rodgers as anytime scorer. Congratulations on winning that prop bet. Look at his strength. Look at the strength. Ooh, did he get it? Regardless, it'd be a 1st down. Let's see here. And he is not in. He's not in, but it's going to be 1st down and goal. 1st down and I think they're going to they're not going to review that. So I don't think he was in, and Crosby, who's having some kicking issues, just puts that inside the left upright. So 7 points on the board. We got a good game here. 7-7 here in the 2nd quarter. I think somebody should have challenged that. So let's take a look at the live betting, which is back on the board now. Cardinals minus 5.5. It's an interesting number now, tied. Still thinking they're going to beat them by 5.5 points. It's kind of juiced at 123. The total's at 52.5. It's kind of stayed there the last 8 minutes during this drive. So that's at minus 117. Team totals, Green Bay over 13.5 in the first half. I'm not sure if I can trust Aaron Rodgers to get a second touchdown. I mean, he just took 8 minutes on that drive, and they barely got in. Actually, I don't think they legally got in. But Arizona team total in the first half is over 14.5. Again, I don't like that because Packers just ate up 8 minutes of the clock. If they get the ball again, they could do the same thing, and you'd need 2 possessions for that. So that does not seem like that would be an ideal situation there. Let's see here. First half total over 27 or 26 and that. I'm not liking any of these prop bets right now. I mean, shade, if anything, maybe under first half total. There's 14. Maybe under 26.5 at plus 102. I mean, if I leaned anyway, that's the way I would go. Probably under 26.5 in the first half. If I leaned, I'm not going to play that. You know, you just don't know what Murray could come out, throw a 90-yard pass or an 80-yard pass to Hopkins and could hit. But Frank, how can you bet against Aaron Rodgers? He's a beast. Well, to be fair, our free pick did bet against him, but when it came down to our grandstandbettors.com member card, we didn't bet on the game at all, except for 2 player props, because there's just too much going on. Aaron Rodgers not having his 2 good receivers, J.J. Watt now with the news that he's out for the rest of the year, and then you have Hopkins, just hours before game time, it comes out that he might not even play, depending on what his injury was. So it just, we just decided to pass fully to our members. I know we gave a free pick out, but we just do that every week. So, but officially did not take a play. He said everybody has a bad week once in a while. When he gets 3 to 4 weeks long, it's hard. Daniel, it does. Are you 3 to 4 week 3 week in? How have you lost 3 or 4 weeks in a row? Frank says it stands for No Fun League. Yep, tied up 7-7. Tied up 7-7. And they just did, I believe, kick through the end zone. So it looks like the Cardinals are going to get it at the 25-yard line. If you're just joining us, guys, smash that like button. Smash that like button. We're trying to get out to 40 likes tonight. That'd be awesome. It is 1st and 10 for the 25 for Kyler Murray and company. He is going to do a nice reverse. Wow, a great play call. Just very well defended Moore there. I think they tipped their hand a little too quickly there. It looked like it was going to be a pitch play, but the guy was well out of reach of a pitch by the time Murray actually got rid of the ball. So 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. Murray's only thrown 5 passes for 73 yards. Been a good rushing game so far early on with the Cardinals. And he is back to throw here. Throws deep and well over the intended. I believe that was Wesley. Was that the tight end Wesley? I believe it was. Henry, you know what? I don't know who's going to win. I'm just going to enjoy the game. I have no idea. This one is so out there. We capped this game before the COVID came out, and then we capped it after, and it's too much of a swing. Couldn't even tell you who's going to win. Just off the top of my head, I think Arizona might be able to pull one out, but I wouldn't put it past Aaron Rodgers to come back with like a fourth quarter 2-minute drive to kick a field goal to win the game. Murray runs up in the pocket and gets sacked at the 19-yard line, and that was an awful set of downs there for the Cardinals. So they're going to punt away, and the Packers are going to get the ball back with a chance to take the lead. Oh, Frank, 100%, man. Green Bay team is, a Super Bowl contender. In fact, we gave out, before the season started, we got them on a future bet. I think it was like 12-1. I think we got them at 12-1. We sent that out. We also took the Bills at 10. I think the Bills were 10-1. I know we have a 10 and a 12-1. I just don't know which ones they were. But yeah, hey, if Bills, Packers are the Super Bowl, we're just going to sit back and rake in the money. Al, I saw that, man, and to be honest with you, I wanted so much tonight to put Calgary on the card. I wanted to put him on the card as there is a run back to the 36-yard line off the punt. I wanted to put Calgary on the card. I just can't do it. I just stay away from my teams. There's too much bias. There's been a ton of injuries for the Penguins, some COVID issues as well. And they played really out of their mind for the first week of the season comparative to how they should have played with all their injuries. Illegal blocks bringing this back, by the way, off the punt on 86 Taylor. I don't think it was that bad, but yeah, Calgary just having a great game. We do have actually one NHL play. It's our Patreon play. Speaking of which, we're 9-2 to start Patreon. If you want to join our Patreon, $6.99. Make sure you head on over. The link's in the description. But we started 9-2. You get one sports pick a day. It comes out by 5:30 p.m. Eastern. It's been a really great start for all of our Patreon subscribers that have joined us. Coach Tim is going to crack up if his Green Bay moneyline 400 pizza money hits. I actually think that's great value there. I can't believe you got 400 or plus, 400 to that early in the game. But I know they were like plus 240 before the game, right around there, something like that. So I mean that does make sense. Could you imagine, though, Coach, if it was like 10-0 or like 13-0? That would have been crazy. Frank, Bills, Green Bay Super Bowl, Green Bay all the way. So let's have some fun. Let's have some fun, Frank, and everybody in the chat. If it was Bills, Packers, Super Bowl, what are you making the over-under at? I think I would make it at 52.5. Between 52.5 and 54, somewhere around there. What would you guys make the over-under on a Packers-Bills Super Bowl? If you played football, what position would you play? Well, Henry, I hate to brag here. I was intramural quarterback to my college team. In fact, our college team beat our actual football team in intramural football. Not even a lie. Won the championship in the snow in 2002, I believe. We won the intramural championship, me at quarterback, against our own football team of the school. Not the entire football team, obviously, only like the 7 people that played on their intramural team. But it was their quarterback, their running back, and wide receivers, I do know that. And it was very embarrassing for them. Second quarter change. It is the second quarter. Daniel, you're every single time you watch with us, man. We love that you come in and watch with us. I don't think you're watching live because it is the second quarter. Al thinks it'd be 57.5. 57.5. I wouldn't disagree with that. My only thought of why it might be a little bit lower is I think they might give a little more credit to the Bills' defense against a Packers offense that hasn't been quite as high efficient as they could be or have been in the past. Henry, you be linebacker or safety or cornerback? You got to be fast, man. Are you fast? What's your 40 time? My 40 time is about a 9.3 flat. Second and 9 from the 16-yard line, and Rodgers going to be in empty formation here as Jones goes out to catch a pass, and he does. So there's 7 completions for us. Just need 18 more. That's, I guess, on pace. Right? Yeah, that's sort of on pace. Third and 5. 10:33 left here in the second quarter. 7-7, 3rd and 5. I mean, and I don't know why Quinius St. Brown hasn't got more reps with Green Bay. Maybe pissed off Aaron Rodgers or something, but I actually think the guy's a really good receiver. We'll see if he can get some passes. There is a catch, and that's going to be a first down to Tanyan, and that's 8 completions there, so looking good. Looking good completions. Let's just keep throwing. Let's keep throwing. Daniel, you can't do live betting? Do you just not have a sports book that does that at all, or do you only maybe sports bet at brick and mortar? Which, by the way, I don't know how many of you live in Ohio. Super excited. I've been waiting 2 years as the legislation has literally just been sitting and not wanting to be passed in Ohio for sports betting. Very excited. There's talk that as early as next Friday or within a couple weeks from then, as there is going to be a nice wide receiver reverse there that's Amari Rodgers. Unfortunately, Tim, you don't get receiving yards for that. But a good run nonetheless for Rodgers. But within, I'm guessing, the end of the month, I'm hoping, please God, hope that sports betting is going to be passed in Ohio finally. And it looks like maybe April or June it would roll out next year, just in time, for kind of the beginning of MLB and kind of, the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs, but surely in time for next season's NFL and college football betting. So, 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Rodgers in the backfield here. Is that counted as a pass or is that a pitch? Somebody tell me, is that counted as a pass? I mean, I can look at the box score too. Let me look. No, I believe that's a run. It should be counted as a pass. I'm going to protest that. Yeah, Frank, I agree. Arizona does not look good. Rodgers is on a roll as long as he's clean. He's been utilizing short passes. Hasn't really gone. I think his longest throw has been like 8 yards in the air, something like that. 2nd and 6. They do hand off to Dillon. He goes for about a yard, so it is going to be 3rd down and 5, just across midfield here. Oh, we got to 20 likes, guys. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. Our goal is to get up to 40 tonight. That would be awesome. Let's get up to 40. 3rd and 5 here with just under 8 minutes left in the second quarter. Rodgers, 8 of 13, 59 yards passing. So obviously he's averaging like 8 yards a pass, like we mentioned. Not very good so far in terms of downfield and vertical passing, but doing enough to get the job done. And he is on the move here, but there is going to be a timeout taken, second timeout for Green Bay. So let's dive into some live betting. Let's take a look at the live betting. You know what's crazy, guys? Arizona right now is minus 200 on the 3-way line and 243 on the 2-way line. I mean, I think everybody should just take Packers outright. Right? I mean, I don't think that looks bad bet at all. In fact, Tim got it, and they just took it off the board. But Tim got Packers plus 400. I think that's a very good value bet. I think it's a very good value bet. Just looking at, so Utah is up by 21 at halftime. That's not bad. We'll take that. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 on the 50. And Rodgers in empty set, so chance for a completion here. And there's a completion, a wide receiver screen. That goes for -1, 1.5 yards. And it's going to be 4th down. So let's see if that changed anything. They didn't put the line back up yet. So, Rodgers is throwing short, but and I know he's probably trying to suck in some of these secondary here with some of these short passes and then maybe go over the top. But, I mean, they keep creeping up, and if you're going to throw screens like that over to Jones, he's just going to get hit and tackle for a loss as they did there. So, Henry. I love Henry, man. Oh, how are you so young and you know that song? Like, how great is that? 80s music's the best from the kid that was born in probably like 2011, right? Something like that. Oh, did he touch it on the kick? That's crazy if he touched it on the kick. I don't think he did, though. Tim, that's a good point. How old is... Oh, he touched it? Oh, they're going to have to look at that. That is so... Look at Moore's eyes. Look at Moore... Oh, he touched it. Look at Moore's eyes right after. He's like, oh! Oh, sorry, Henry. I was close, though. 2010. 2010. Yeah, Frank, what is your team? That's a great question, Henry. What's your hometown team or your team that you root for? All right, let's take a look at this live betting real quick. It's off the board. Let's take a look at some basketball. Knicks have opened up a 9-point lead. That's early moments in the third quarter. Dallas winning by 4 over San Antonio. Utah is up by 22 at half. Philly's up by... it looks like, I didn't want to jinx us, but our first play was in the Philly Pistons game. And we need 4 points in the last minute to hit the over, but I'm not sure if it's going to get there. We'll see. We'll see. Basketball's actually been kind of 500. We're 8-7, like plus 0.2 units. It's been very, very 50-50. NHL, we're a couple units down. NFL this season, we're, I think, almost 5 units up. College football, same thing, almost 5 units up, I think. You know what's been crazy, though? What we've been really cleaning up on is each week we give out 3 Premier League plays. and I got to go get this right. We are 18-6-1 in Premier, up 13 units. And in all honesty, we've never had that kind of year in Premier League soccer. So we don't want to jinx that, but it's been kind of funny on how we've learned over the last. We only started betting Premier League soccer 2 years ago, and we've had a lot of fun. One friends of the show, Very Biased Opinions, kind of our partners in crime in YouTube. They are hilarious guys who bet soccer, and they've really taught us the ropes on what to look for and what not to look for. So it's been kind of fun. Saturday mornings, Sunday mornings before the actual American football to turn on some football, as you will, and watch that. Al, you saw a finger bend. I thought so. I thought I saw the glove, too. I thought I saw the glove, but we'll have to see. I believe it's going to be first and goal for Green Bay here. Let's see what the conclusion is. And it is... I'm on mute, so... Is it? Yep, so it is a fumble. So, yeah, you could see the finger bend. Good stuff, Al. And guys, listen, if you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for coming in on Thursday Night Football. First and goal now for the Packers from the 1. That's an awful play by Moore. Just let it go. If you're having a great night and you're just joining us, smash that like button. We have a goal of 40 likes, man. That would be awesome to get to that tonight. So first and goal, 6:43 left, and Aaron Jones is in the backfield. Aaron Rodgers is going to fake the handoff. He throws to the end zone, and that is, wow! Oh my God! Mercedes Lewis, you have got to be kidding me. That catch cannot be seen enough tonight. Look at that. Oh, no, I don't think it's going to count. Henry, all right, man. I'm sorry. Hey, have a great night, Henry. Thanks for stopping in for a while. Hey, enjoy your day off of school tomorrow. Enjoy. Have a good one, man. See you guys. Kimberly, you're in Kentucky. We have to go to Indiana to bet on games. Oh, Kimberly, that sucks. But not as bad as Ohio, where we have to drive. Well, I guess we could drive to Indiana too, but we just don't want to go anywhere. We want to do it in-house. And what's going on, Kimberly, with Kentucky's sports betting legislation? Is it close? Is it going to happen? So second and goal, his foot was out there, but hey, whether that was a touchdown or not, Lewis had one hell of a catch there. One hell of a catch. Second and goal, and you got to think Dylan, who's been a beast here so far in the first half, is going to probably get this ball. Tanyan in motion. They don't. They kind of look the same. Throws across the middle, and incomplete. Intended for, that was Winfrey. So intended for Winfrey in the end zone, and it's interesting that they kind of went for 2 passes in a row here with Rodgers. I mean, I know he's a good quarterback and all, but you've been running pretty well against the Cardinals. I'm not sure why you would throw twice here, especially, wow, that was thrown behind him too. So that's not really on Winfrey. You got to give him the effort, who almost turned around and found the ball. It is going to be passing down again here on third and goal, empty formation for Aaron Rodgers. Jones is out to the right as a wide receiver. He looks left, Rodgers does. He throws left, and that is incomplete. So it is going to be the 3 straight incompletions. That was to Cobb. Fourth and goal, and you got to give the Cardinals some credit here. Got to give the Cardinals some credit, as they did a great job after that turnover. Matt LaFleur is asking there for some pass interference. So, fourth down and goal, and I assume Crosby's coming out. And Crosby is coming out to kick this. 6:28 left here. Packers looking for their first lead of the game. 21-yard chip shot should be pretty easy. Kick is up and in just like that. And the Cardinals are now trailing 10-7. So just like that, guys, Green Bay's had 10 unanswered points with the likes of some help from a fumbled or a muffed punt there. If you're just joining us, guys, smash that like button. It is week 8. Let's take a look at some live betting. I still don't understand this line here. The Cardinals are minus 188. to win the game on the two-way line, 163 on the three-way line. I'm not understanding that line. I know Arizona has a pretty good offense, but Aaron Rodgers has just methodically come down the field twice. I mean, with the exception of the first 3 plays from scrimmage, I mean, they've had first downs. They've got across midfield the other 2 times. They had an 8-minute drive. And if you're going to win ball games against a good offense, the best way to do it is to keep the offense off the field. So it is kind of interesting all of a sudden how we're still at minus 167 there. Philly and Detroit pushed 110 to 102. We literally get the push on our over 212. But hey, we'll take a push more than a loss. So unfortunate on the push there. So 0-0-1 on the day. But we do have the Jazz in play. That's looking good. But we're not going to get cocky because every time you look at a team out west like the Lakers and they're up 26 points, the next thing you know, they're losing to one of the worst teams in the NBA. Coach Tim, you resigned as teaching middle and high school, miss getting to be around kids like Henry. Yeah, dude seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. I got to watch my mouth when he's in here. I do forget that he's a young kid, so I do always apologize when I do swear and he's in here. But you know what? Kids that usually have a good head on their shoulders know what's right and what's wrong. So, every time he shows up, it's fantastic. Thank you guys this is why I love the community that we have. You know, 6th grader comes in the room and everybody's respectful to him and has a great time. So, and you know what? And I think the kid, he actually understood when I was talking about, hey, don't bet when you're in 6th grade, you know, and if you want to bet, take 10 pennies and just have some fun with it in your house. Don't do it outside your house. Keep it in-house. Maybe with a brother, with a dad, with a mom, something like that. So, yeah, good kid. Coach, you seem like somebody who would probably mold kids' minds very well. So, glad to have you as a part of the community. Thank you as always for showing up. Appreciate your insight and intelligence. So, 6:24 left here. Packers kicking off. They lead 10-7. And this was the game of the week until it wasn't the game of the week because COVID and some injuries and some coaches being out has really, I think, diluted what could happen here as Moore's trying to make up for his muff and only takes it out to the 15-yard line. I think he should have probably just letting that go out of the end of the end zone and taken the ball at the 25. But either way, World Series tomorrow. At 8 o'clock. Hey, listen, been a fun 2 games to watch. I don't know if anybody is on a series price, on a game price. We've bet 1 time. We had took the team total of the Astros yesterday over 4.5. That cashed very early. Kind of mad. We were going to take or thought of taking the Braves team total in the first game. Unfortunately, we did not. So only 1-0 on the World Series. I think we're going to look at a series price after Game 3 based off of who wins game number 3. But first down and 10 from the 15 and just a run of 3 there. Just a run of 3. Teddy, even Green Bay is better than the Browns. Why you got to bring the Browns into this, man? Why you got to be... You won the over 2... so you must have taken that in-game, Coach, because we had that over in that game at 212, which we got a push on, actually. But, yeah. Let's see here. What else is going on? Utah, wow, they're almost up 30 points. I don't want to say our bet's looking really good right there, but it's looking really good. 2nd and 7 from the 19-yard line. Murray back to throw, and then it looked like he skipped that, but there is going to be, I believe, pass interference or at least defensive holding against Kirk there. Yeah, so I think it's going to be defensive holding, and we're going to get a first down and 10. Really bailing Murray out in some situations here. Murray has not looked good. If we get into his box score, 4 of 6, 73 yards. He's taken a sack. Edmonds and the whole rushing team, only 7 carries total, 24 yards. They did get the TD on the nice Wildcat formation. So, yeah, I think you're bailing him out. I think that would have maybe been incomplete there. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Looked good. Looks good. Doesn't matter, though. Penalty's going to give you a first down anyway. So, of these 2 teams, guys, who do you guys think that, like, if one team was to just have an epic collapse, is it the Cardinals or the Packers? What do you think? I really think it actually could be the Cardinals. and they kind of did it last year. They started 5-2 last year, and they didn't even make the playoffs. So I know 7-0 is way different than 5-2, but if you're gonna have, there is an extra game this season. So yeah, there's a handoff, and that is to, I believe, Connor. Was that Connor? For about 4 yards. So 2nd down and 6. And yeah, that was to Connor. So Connor getting some action there. And if you're just joining us, guys, thanks for coming in. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 40 likes. Wow, let's try to get up to 30 by halftime. That would be awesome. Let's try to get up to 30 by halftime. Keep us going here on YouTube. It's been a fun NFL season so far. And we have the Kyler Murray's back to throw. He's looking deep. He doesn't have anybody deep. So he throws to the left, and that is incomplete, intended for A.J. Green. Good defense there by number 29 on the Packers. So a very, very good defensive play. Murray, the one thing that I will say it's been different about him tonight is he hasn't looked like that mobile quarterback in the pocket. He's kind of looked like he's a little scared to run around. I don't know if anybody else is noticing that, but he just hasn't had that mentality of like, okay, I'm going to run, I'm going to go, I'm going to take off. He just really hasn't had that. He is in shotgun formation, 3rd and 6 here. Trip wide to the right. He does look to the center, throws to the right, and I don't know if that got tipped or if that was just a bad pass, but it is going to be 4th down, and the Cardinals, man, they're going to have to go into halftime and make some adjustments. They just don't look good. Just do not look good. Just crazy on how bad they look. So Lee is on the punt for the Cardinals. Lee's on the punt for the Cardinals, and hey, Aaron Rodgers, it has 4 minutes and 37 seconds to come down the field, score some more points. A 17-7 lead at halftime would be almost astronomical, in our opinion, watching the Cardinals here in the first half. It's fair caught at the 16, so Rodgers and company are going to start out there as Amari Rodgers was the one who fair caught that. He'll stay on the field as the Packers offense gets there. Tiffany Harrell, go Pack, go. Tiffany, welcome on in. Appreciate you stopping by. Go Pack. Are you a Packers fan? You bet on the Packers? Which one? Are you a cheesehead? We're wearing the Cardinals jersey. We don't have a Green Bay jersey. I'm sure we actually would have worn that tonight if we did. If anybody wants to send us a Green Bay Packers jersey, please feel free to. We don't want Aaron Rodgers either. I'd enjoy a Randall Cobb jersey. That would be great. 1st and 10, Packers under center, and they're going to hand it off, and that is up the middle with A.J. Dillon. I don't know if you guys have also picked up on this. A.J. Dillon getting a lot of the bulk work here. 9 carries, 45 yards. Jones just 5 carries, 15 yards. I don't know if that's because they're trying to put Jones in more of wide receiver sets to open up the secondary. I'm not sure what they're trying to do there, but it does look like A.J. Dillon is, and like we mentioned before, he's fired up every time. He's got 2 first down runs, and he was fired up on both of them. You got your money on Amir. You got your money on the Packers. Good luck, man. Looking really good right now. Looking good. Alpha 18 Green Bay, 7 AC at half. You think they're going to go for 2? And there's a completion, and almost AJ Green. They are going to give him the first down. That's a generous spot. It's a very generous spot there. So Aaron Rodgers with 10 completions so far. We need him to have 15 more the rest of the game for our player prop to hit. Also need Zach Ertz to come in the game a little. Jesus, the passing game for Murray hasn't been anywhere. Ertz is one of the 3 receptions, but only for 4 yards. So we need 31 more yards for Ertz. Maybe they'll get him into the passing game. But Rodgers under center here at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 with 3 minutes left. There's a pitch play out to Dillon, and Dillon is going to rush for about 8 yards there. So he's out to the 34-yard line, 34-yard line, and it looks like this might be the Cardinals at this pace might not even get the ball back in the first half. I mean, that's how methodical Rodgers has been in this offense. Just crazy. 2nd down and 2. This is kind of an interesting play. Maybe a play action and maybe a deep ball here, or maybe they'll just keep it on the ground. Rodgers under center, does hand it off, and it's going to be a rush up the middle for Dillon again for a 1st down. So 1st down and 10. 1st down and 10 from about the 44-yard line. And this is crazy. This is absolutely nuts. I can't believe the Cardinals are just giving... I mean, what's the time of possession on this game? The Packers have had the ball for 19 minutes compared to 8 for the Cardinals. That's unreal. They do go to commercial break because it is the 2-minute warning. We were going to look at the live betting, but it is off the board right now. Thanks again, guys, for joining us on Thursday Night Football. Packers, Cardinals. Amir, I know we reached 32 likes. We're so close. Our goal for the whole game was 40. We still have 2 minutes left. What are the chances we could get to 40 by halftime? How crazy would that be? But hey, thanks again, anybody that's watching. Appreciate it. We hope you're having a great night. Grandstand Bettors is all about our subscribers. We've given over $2,000 away this year to our subscribers. We have another $1,000 in our NFL contest that'll be given out at the end of Week 18. Cannot wait to crown our champion in our NFL betting contest on our website at grandstandbettors.com. Guys, also, if you're looking for a sports pick each day, if you don't want to buy into like one of our memberships or packages or anything like that, go check our Patreon out. We 9-2 since we started in the first 11 days. We give one sports pick a day, and it's been just killing 9-2. 9-2. Tonight's Patreon, if you still join today, you'll be able to see it. It's a 10:30 game. We'll actually give it out live on air as it begins. Well, you know what? I'll try to remember. What time is it? It's at 10:30 tonight. The game's at 10:30 tonight. At 10:30, I'll try to give it out immediately as the game starts to everybody, and hopefully you guys can jump on that with us. Let's do a little updating here. Oh, the live betting is up. Cardinals, let's see if we can get some second half 2A. I don't like the juice. Cardinals are like juiced minus 313 in second half. Cardinals team total over 23.5. Packers over 22.5. I kind of like the Packers team total over 22.5. You know what? We're going to live bet that. We're going to live bet it right now. Green Bay Packers team total over 22.5. That is going to be our live bet. We are going to do about a half a unit on that. So I do a half unit on Green Bay Packers over 22.5. That will be our first live bet of the night. I do like that. I think Aaron Rodgers can go down and score 2 more touchdowns. He might on this play, on this drive right here, but I do like that. I think if anything, if the Cardinals come out, it's going to be a shootout in the second half. If not, Green Bay will still run away with this. They'll at least get 21. We might lose by the field goal, but I like over 22.5. So we lock that in. Rodgers hands off, and that is going to be out just to about the 40 with Jones. So, you know, Dillon's getting the better rushing attempts and yardage. Thanks, Amir. You're awesome, man. You're awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Amir, what's your favorite team? Where are you from? What's your favorite team and who you root for? 2nd down and 9, 1:36 left. You got to think Rodgers is going to throw the ball a little here. That rush was a little interesting. You just wasted 30 seconds, and you're rushing again. Okay, I mean, I know you get the first down, but I'm not really quite sure why they're rushing. Why are they rushing? I'm kind of biased because we have the completions over 24.5, but we got that at plus money too, which was crazy. 19 rush, 18 pass. Here comes a pass play and a reception. Nope, an incompletion. You know what? We're not going to hit our completions because of how many dropped passes there have been. Jesus, come on, guys. How many dropped passes? 3, 4? He should have at least be at 13, 14 completions right now. Utah is up by 31 points nearing the end of the third quarter. That is nuts. Houston hasn't even scored 60 points. Whew. Knicks up by 11, too. Knicks up by 11. We don't have money on that Knicks game, but Just thought that would be probably the best game of the night. 2nd and 10, Rodgers. It's going to be a handoff, and that's stupid. And yet again, Green Bay and all these teams, why are you doing draw plays on 2nd and long? And now you're down to 42 seconds. What are you doing? This is the worst. It's like immediately after we take the team total, this team's like, you know what? We're going to screw Grandstand Bettors. Sports betting chick, what's up? Glad you stopped by, though. Hope your Thursday's going well. Thanks for stopping on in. 3rd and 12 here. 3rd and 12 from the 48-yard line of the Packers. What are they doing? Guys, somebody explain to me what the hell the Packers are doing at the end of this game. You know what? We're gonna dive into this at the beginning of the second half. But somebody please explain to me, and I don't know what they're saying on TV, so maybe somebody has a better idea. But please somebody explain to me what the hell the Packers decided to do on that drive. Ian, Cardinals by 3. After that drive, you got to think maybe. The Packers had all opportunity in the world to throw the ball in the last 4 plays. They ran 3 times, and then, oh my God, what is going on? So there's going to be a Hail Mary here, and now we take our last time out. This is so... I've never seen worse play calling. What is going on? Can somebody just confirm that I'm not like an idiot? Like, that this is probably pretty bad play calling here and this drive? They had the ball on like the 35-yard line with 2 minutes left. They ran the ball, I think, 3 times. And then, even with 40 seconds left, instead of getting up to the ball and hiking it and trying to get 15 more yards, maybe calling a timeout, getting maybe 10 more yards and kicking a field goal, they literally hiked the ball with like 10 seconds left, throw an incompletion, and now they're just hoping on a Hail Mary? Like, what is going on? Crazy. Just crazy. We are going to take a break at halftime, as we always do. We're going to kiss the wife goodnight and fill up our Yahtzee shaker or our water. Aaron Rodgers back to throw. He's going to air it out to the end zone, and it is going to be intercepted? I think it was intercepted. So Aaron Rodgers gets a pick to his resume there. It is halftime, guys. Somebody explain to me when we start the second half what their thought was on that whole situation. I don't understand it. But, hey, guys, go kiss your wife, your husband, your kids goodnight. We'll see you in the second half. Fill up your Yahtzee shakers. And as always, sit back, relax, and we'll see you soon. All right, we are back. Grandstand Bettors for the second half. And hey, listen, if you're just joining us, Green Bay 10, Arizona 7. And it has been kind of an interesting and a very uneventful first half here. Hasn't been fun. Let's go over some box scores right now. Aaron Rodgers, 10 of 21. At least four have been dropped passes in that. 64 yards total. Average throw, 3 yards. 3 yards. But getting it done. They have the lead. They could have probably had the lead larger. I don't want to talk about that anymore, but what bad time management, play calling at the end of the first half for the Packers. We did take a live bet on the Packers over 23.5 points total. They are kicking off here, and the second half is underway. Let us know your best bets. Let us know what you're on. We will root for you. Hopefully, you can win yours. We win ours. There's a flag on the play. Looks like the kickoff is coming back. We pushed on our first bet, Grandstand Bettors. We had Detroit Philly over 212, and it landed 110-102. So a little lucky probably to do that. So we'll take that with the push. We are on Utah, minus 9.5, something like that. 7 minutes left. They are up almost about 30 points. So hopefully we can hang on to that as we have just about 6:59 left in that game. And we got 2-player props in this one. We have the completions by Rodgers over 24.5. Doesn't look like it's going to hit. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe he'll pass, but it would have been nice if they would have started with the ball here in the second. But Murray is back to throw. No, he hands off on first down, and they're just going to continue to try that running game, which has not been working against this stingy Green Bay Packers defense here so far. So, guys, if you're just joining us, thank you for coming on in. Hey, we set a goal of 40 likes. They go no huddle. Sorry, I don't want to miss a play here. Oh, my God. And Murray sacked, pushed down, basically. Fell down to the ground, and it's going to be 3rd and long, and the Packers might get the ball right away here. But thanks for joining us, guys. Again, as always, Thursday Night Football. Love having everybody in here. Appreciate you. Just smash that like button. Well, let's hit our 40. Let's call it a night. Let's at least hit our 40 likes, and we'll call it a win. I'll tell you right now, 3rd and 17 for Murray, empty backfield. You got to make a play. You got to do something here. Show your team that you can do something on offense. This is pretty bad coming out of the break. And that's intercepted. It's intercepted by the Packers on the 15-yard line. And guys, I don't know what's going on with Murray right now and this offense, but that was so bad. So bad. But the Packers get the ball at the 15. We got Green Bay over 23.5 on our live bet. So, hey, that's always that's looking good so far. They got the ball right back. Oh, my God. Moore is having himself a game. That one went off his fingertips. Should have been caught. I mean, it wasn't thrown great. But he also had the muff punt. So, basically, Moore has given the Packers 2 red zone possessions in this game. Come on. So, 1st down and 10, and Aaron Rodgers with Jones in the backfield is going to hand off to Jones. Jones goes around the corner and gets about 6 yards inside the 10-yard line. So, hey, stick with what's working. The running game, they've had 21 carries for 100 yards, 4.8 yards a carry. I mean, if that's working, stick with it. I mean, you can't hate them for doing it. Great interception there. A little tip drill by 41 there. 2nd and 3 for Aaron Rodgers and company. Inside the 10 on the 7-yard line of the Arizona Cardinals. I mean, if you just missed it, Murray threw an interception on 3rd and long inside his own 20. Rodgers is back to throw, and oh my God! How many of these completions? What is going on? Aaron Rodgers looks awful tonight. He hasn't been as crisp as he should have. Like this one, listen, Rodgers could have caught that, but it wasn't thrown well either. Yeah, Rodgers needs to. What are you doing, man? Third and three, and we'll see what kind of set they get in here. Coach, I agree with you, but then sometimes when he needs to throw 25 yards down the field, he throws a bullet right across the middle to his tight end, Tanyan. So, I don't know. They are going to hand it off, though, and that's not going to go for anything, and, that's really a waste. That's really a waste of good field position. Crosby will come in, he'll kick the field goal, and it'll be 13-7. But just 2 red zone possessions. If you're a Packers fan, you cannot like the way that they're playing so far after turnovers. No way they're going for this. 4th and 3? They really going for this? Crazy. Okay. All right, all hands on deck here. Rodgers, you got to think he's going to throw the ball. Andy, was that a bad route? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a receiver, but it could have been. 4th and 3. And it's going to be, is that delay a game? What? See, again, I don't know what the Packers are doing tonight. Guys, listen, in all honesty, I know Packers fans have to be loving the fact that they're up 10-7. They did not go for the jugular in this game. This could be 21-7 right now. And they're just having all kinds of problems. Timeout, time management, play calling, it's all just, Yes, thank you, Coach. It's what I'm trying to get to. To land the airplane, as Coach Tim said, wasted a valuable timeout. Why are you taking a timeout there? You wouldn't have had to if you just kicked the field goal, too. 4th and 3, and if you can't make this count after that timeout, too, it's just double whammy. Aaron Rodgers, shotgun formation, 2 to the right, 1 to his left, Jones to his left, back to throw, and that is a completion for a first down. So a completion to first down for a first down to Equanius St. Brown. Love saying that guy's name. His brother plays now for Detroit, Amon St. Brown out of USC. Obviously, Equanius was out of Notre Dame. That's how we know him and always came to love him. But 1st and goal now for the Packers. That's a huge play. It's a gutsy call. And one that could be second-guessed a million times if they don't get it. But it is going to be 1st down and goal, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a nice little run play from Jones, maybe on a draw play here. St. Brown goes into more of a blocking formation on the right-hand side, and that was almost a delay game. Oh, it's going to be a throw, and it is a touchdown, and that is to A.J. Green. But there's a flag, and we're going to have to check the flag. Or I'm sorry, that was the Cobb. I don't know why. I called 18 Arizona. I'm an idiot. Sorry, 18's Randall Cobb. I knew that. I just was looking at the wrong number. That's a late hit on. Jeez, Rodgers just got smashed. Absolutely smashed. Hey, but a good touchdown, and that live bet over 23.5 is a touchdown away from winning if we can just convert on our extra points. Those might come and play a huge role. Utah is now up by 33. I'm not going to call it yet. We have minus 9.5, but it is looking very good. Looking very good so far. So, hey, 16-7 here. We'll get those points up on the board. The extra point is going to be up and sneaks inside that right mark. But it is 17-7, so we are a touchdown and an extra point away from taking that live bet, a half a unit that we said to put on in the first half over the team total of 23.5 for the Green Bay Packers. So that is looking good so far. The live betting's actually off the board right now. And our hockey member bet is about to start. Our Patreon bet is about to start as they are one in the same. It's about 15 minutes away. Once that goes live, once we see at least a second tick off, we'll give you that play out. You might be able to jump on it. It might be a little more juiced, but we'll give that play out. So, I love this. Anybody else love this commercial with Baker Mayfield putting the nacho cheese in there? That's fantastic. Randall Cobb is back. He is. And you know what? I'm surprised he didn't get more targets near the in the last couple of weeks or so. But they brought him back for Aaron Rodgers, and he's a go-to receiver for that guy. They played together for so many years, and he knows how he thinks. Frank Dotson, what's up, man? Good Packers. Did you mean go Packers? Good Packers? They are good Packers. They're looking very good tonight. Very good. So, yeah. Doing very well. Loving it. We have 34 likes, man. We're 6 away from our goal for the game. Let's knock that out in the third, and we don't even have to worry about it. Andy says he'll be all right since he used the same chin strap Brett Favre used when he was in Green Bay. You know what? The way he got sacked and the way he got hit on his face brought up kind of an old memory. I don't know if anybody remembers this. I believe it was a Thanksgiving game years ago. Had to be maybe 15 years ago or so. The Dallas Cowboys punter, you know how the punters wear different face masks? He got nailed and broke his nose through his face mask. Do you guys remember that? I think it was a Thanksgiving game that happened. Let me know if you remember that. I don't know the punter's name. Bonus points if you remember who that punter was. So, no live betting. It's off the board right now. We'll get to it in just a minute once it pops up, hopefully. Good game here. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of action. It's been kind of boring with the long drives from Green Bay and then the lack of play for the Cardinals. I mean, if you put Devontae Adams and Lazard in, this maybe is way out of control. Green Bay's defense is really the story of the game and how well they've done against the Cardinals. But plenty of time for the Cardinals to come back. In fact, once the live betting comes up, I want to see what their team total is. It's 20.5. You know what? I think that over looks good too. We'll have to, but they don't show us anything. Wow, it's a modified onside kick here, and they take it at the 15 and they're down to the 19. So I think they needed to kick that just a little bit shoulder for that maybe to work the way they wanted to. But a good catch. Andy doesn't remember the punter, but Scott Player for the Browns who sported the one-bar face mask. I think this guy also did for the Cowboys back in the day. But he just got rocked, and the whole nose was broken. You could see it immediately. It was crazy. Absolutely crazy. That would never happen to the Scottish Hammer, Andy. So, Kyler Murray, 4 of 9, 73 yards with an interception. And let's see how much running they want to do now. Down 17-7. Murray back to throw. Throws to the right, and that is caught for a completion for 9 yards. And that is now to A.J. Green. So A.J. Green with a nice reception. Where's Zach Ertz? Where's that gentleman? I mean, they're going to have to pass now. That's going to help us out with the Ertz prop bet. But we still need, what do we need, 31 yards for him? Yeah, we still need, 32 yards we need more for Ertz. And he's only been targeted, I think, once. They run up the middle for a first down to the 29, almost 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 coming for the Cardinals. I'm just keeping my right eye on this Utah Jazz game. I mean, they're up by 10, 20, 33 points with 3 minutes left. I'm going to say that we are winners in that -9.5. And I believe, Kirk, you got a good number at -9 in that. So congratulations to Kirk Gray. I know he was on that as well. Third quarter, 10 minutes left. That is a completion across the middle to Kirk, I believe. Yeah. So Kirk, as we just talked about, our Kirk Gray, Christian Kirk gets a 7-8 yard carry, and then he's going to get another pass for a first down. So 2 straight. This is the best drive so far in a while for the Cardinals. Across the 40-yard line. Now he's 6 of 11 for 90 yards. Where's Ertz? I'm trying to find Ertz on the field, and I don't see him. Am I missing him? Hey, Billy, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's been kind of bad for the Cardinals, man. And to be honest, they've just not been good. I mean, we're not Cardinals fans in the least bit, so hey, if you're a Packers fan or if you're on the Packers, hey, congratulations. They've been playing well. I mean, a lot of time left, and you think Kyler Murray is going to throw a little bit more here. That was intended for A.J. Green. Oh, Ertz is on the sideline. Why is Ertz on the sideline? Get in the game. His helmet's off, too. What is going... And Hopkins, too. What is going on? Why? 2nd down and 10. Murray back to throw, and that's completed, and that's going to go for about 5-6 yards. AJ Green getting a lot of receptions here. He's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. No, I know, no helmets on. What are they doing? They just give up on the game? It's a good game, Demon. Awesome, man. Thanks for joining us. Guys, if you're just joining us, make sure you smash that like button. We're trying to get to 40 likes tonight. Hey, Murray's on the run, and he outruns everybody, throws it, and that looks like it hit the ground, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe it did. Intended for, who was that? Edmonds? So 4th and 4. Murray wants, they are going to go for this? No way. They're going to go for this? Billy, not a Green Bay fan, just picked your Bengals for first. Hey, listen, we're Browns fans, and listen, no disrespect to the Bengals in the least bit. They've been phenomenal this year. Really good. We are going for it. 4th and 4 from their own 46. I don't like this call. I think you're pressing too much here. Murray back to throw, and that is a completion, and that was out to Wesley. That was out to Wesley. Why the hell's Ertz not in the game? Can somebody tell me why Ertz is not in the game? Did he get injured? Am I going to have to Google this? I think I am. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything on Twitter about it. But it is 1st down and 10 for the Cardinals across midfield for the first time in a long time. Ooh, that was almost... This will be an interesting call. What are they going to do? Offsides? Yeah, offsides, encroachment there. Yeah, so 5 yards, so that helps the Cardinals out. Coach Tim took them every which way to Sunday. God, it's going to be devastating if the Cardinals come back and win. That would be awful. 1st down and 5. 1st down and 5. Hopkins is now in the game. He had... Ertz doesn't know all the plays. Come on, that guy knows what he's doing. Hopkins, who had his helmet off, is back in the game. So that makes me feel better that maybe Ertz is in. Is Ertz in there on this play? I can't tell what number that is. What? 86. I believe he is in. And he goes out to the right, and it's going to be a nice screen pass for Edmonds, and Edmonds gets a 1st down, and he's crossed out to the 33. So I think I did see Ertz on the field. I did think I see Ertz on the field there. 1st and 10, though, 8 minutes left. Yeah, there was 86. So, good. That makes me feel better. We've had so many player props in which people have gotten hurt in the first half and just never see the light of day in the second half. So, at least he's in the game. 1st and 10. Nice little setup there for Edmonds on the screen pass. 1st and 10 now, and Edmonds is going to stay in as a receiver. Empty backfield here for Kyler Murray. They are on the 33-yard line. Back to throw, and that's a completion to the 22-yard line, and that is to Hopkins, I believe. Yeah, so Hopkins gets a nice... I believe another 1st down, just around a 1st down. So, Billy, thanks, man. Yeah, listen, the AFC North, I think top to bottom, it competes for the best division in the league. I guess you would say maybe the AFC West. I think that's a little diluted with some of the teams they've played. But across the middle, and that's Ertz, and there's Ertz, and Ertz is going down, and he gets to the 2-yard line. So there's some yardage for Ertz, and Ertz has got 24 yards. We just need, what do we need for him now? He's got 24 yards. We just need 12 more yards for Ertz. So, hey, that's a great pickup in our player prop. But to finish that point, Billy, the NFC West as well is those three. I don't put the AFC West higher than those two, though, because Kansas City's having a down year, and there's a touchdown by, I believe, Connor. Who had Connor? Somebody had Connor. Isaiah? Kirk? Somebody had Connor. Congratulations to that, and I believe they parlayed it. So, fantastic job. It was like 258, you guys. So, whoever had that, I believe it was Kirk, man. If Kirk parlayed that, great job. 258. Or Isaiah. Sorry, it was Isaiah. That's right. Isaiah, let's go. Good job, buddy. Good job. Fantastic job. 17-13 here. Got ourselves a game now, okay? You know what? Kyler Murray and the offense finally said enough is enough, and we're just going to go down the field and show you guys what's up. So 17-13. Yeah, Isaiah. Yeah, 258. Aaron Jones and Connor. Nice job. Nice job. 6:22 left here, and the extra point is up and good. So, hey, sit back, buckle up. We might have ourselves a fun second half here for sure. Let's take a look at the live betting. The three-way line, you get the Cardinals plus money still. I'm telling you, I think that's a good bet still. I still think that's a good bet. Rodgers looks awful passing. What is he? 12-24. 12-24. For us to get, on that pace, for us to get, he's going to have to throw 50 times for us to get that completions. There's no way he does that. Just no way he does that. 5 minutes left until we give out our NHL play that we had for members tonight. Oh, Utah Jazz absolutely destroyed. That's a winner. So we're 1-0-1 plus a unit today. 3 left. The 2 player props in our NHL bet that's coming out in 4 minutes. If you want to take a game at 10:30 tonight, we'll give it out as the game starts in our NHL. I don't know. Maybe the line's not the same. It could have ticked up before we give that out. Let me make sure we're giving out the same number that it is right now. But listen, we also have a live bet, half a unit on the Green Bay Packers over 23.5. Just need a touchdown and an extra point there. So, yeah. So the NHL number is still the same. So we'll give that out in just a bit. Looking at the live betting again, let's go back to NFL. Also, let me take a quick look. You know what? We almost took Coastal Carolina Troy over 50, but we just passed on it, and we shouldn't have. We started letting the wind get into our mind, and we've gone against the wind in the rain in the last couple weeks and gone 1-1, and we're like, we'll pass. But you know what? Our number was right. It blew over. That was pretty easy. Wish we would have taken that one. Also, we were kind of leaning on the Wild. They're winning against the Kraken. But the Kraken is a fun team to watch if you guys haven't watched any Kraken games yet. If I did it already, Packers money line, I would have taken Cardinals plus. You took Packers, but listen, you took Packers at 400, right? So Cardinals plus money, you're guaranteed to get a profit there. They are looking normal again. They are. They looked like they went to the sideline after that interception, had a talk with each other, and said, enough is enough. So we'll see what happens on their next possession. We'll see what they come out with. So Cardinals kicking off, down 17-14 here, but plenty of time left to come in the game. To come back in the game. Their team total is, what is it? It's off the board right now. So they kick it through or to the end zone. It is going to be returned about 5 yards deep, and absolutely, oh God, that's injuries there. He slipped when he tackled. There needs to be a medic on the field immediately. I don't even need to see a replay of that. He slipped, absolutely fell head first. That is not good. Immediate prayers for this guy. Ouch. Oh. I don't know why we needed to see that replay, but they showed it. You knew immediately, guys. You knew immediately. That was not good. So we are going to go to break. We'll go to break with the injury there. I hope everything's okay with him. I would not be surprised though when they come back for break if he is not being carted off the field, or at least the stretchers on the field. So. It's hard to watch. So, NHL play, moments away from dropping the puck. We'll get that out if anybody wants to tail us. It is a member play. It is our Patreon play. Trying to go to 10-2. 10-2 since we started our Patreon. We're 4 likes away. 4 likes away from 40 likes. Yeah, that looked awful, Coach. Looked awful. Man, if there's 4 people out there that haven't hit that like button, smash that like button for us. Our goal was 40. We'd be pretty awesome on a Thursday night game to get to 40. It's usually not a very highly watched game on YouTube, but it's been fun tonight. It's been fun. We got up to like 100 people watching earlier, which was nice. So, guys, we really just appreciate everybody that comes out. Yeah, it looks bad, Billy. It looks bad, and in all honesty, you knew right off the bat. And it wasn't even, see, that's the problem with football. It wasn't even him trying to tackle. He slipped, and he fell forward. So you just feel bad. I mean, I personally never played football other than like intramurals in college, but I've never had to deal with that type of injury before. I just can only imagine like what your body feels like moments after that, if you can even feel it all, so looked really bad. I would assume because of the length of the commercial here, the stretcher is on the field, so we'll keep an eye out for how his injury is. Somebody also, by the way, if you guys get updates about what happened, please let me know. Let me know if the guy's okay. Who was that too? Yeah, as we predicted, like seconds after he took that hit. And let's first give the guy credit for one hell of a tackle in the open field. The Packers will have it 1st and 10 from about the 10-yard line. But this one's going to take a minute. 6:19 left. I assume we're going to go to another timeout, but yeah, and we do. So it's going to be a little bit of an injury timeout. I hope everybody's having a great night. We always like to talk food in the second half. Anybody have some good food tonight? We had a chicken wrap. And leftover nachos. So I don't know if anybody does this, but we make these massive pan nachos and then have leftovers for like days sometimes. But we don't like eat them every day. We just save them for like, well, we'll have them like, if we make them on Tuesday, we'll have them on Thursday and then maybe Saturday and then they'll be gone. But Coach Tim, I don't know. You're 100%. And that's really what they're trying to get rid of. I mean, how close do you think we are on, and this goes out to everybody, how close do you think we are to not even having kickoffs anymore? Plays like that makes me think that we're very close, but I don't know. Billy, you found your stream last week for the Bengals-Ravens. Since you're located in Louisiana, you do good, sir. Thanks, Billy. Hey, appreciate the kind words. Listen, our channel's all about our subscribers, all about the recreational bettors, all about the small people. That's all we're about. We love everybody and everything. Don't discriminate. So I appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you supporting us. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Coach Tim, no wings tonight, but you made a huge pot of Brunswick stew. So you're going to have to tell me what Brunswick stew is made of. I have an idea, but I'm not 100% sure. Al, stuffed peppers with sausage. Oh my God, man. That's so good. Listen, I'm sure you probably make yours homemade. Or if you don't, that's fine too. But the only way my wife and I have stuffed peppers is if we go to Costco and buy like those things of stuffed peppers. I mean, they're still good. They're not the same as homemade, but I love some stuffed peppers. Billy, you had some jambalaya. That sounds delicious. Do you make it homemade or how? I mean, do you go out and get it? Jambalaya seems like it would be good to make. I feel like it's a lot of work though. And okay, we got a thumbs up for him. So at least he is moving, and hopefully all of this is just precautionary here. Escaped Mind says we're 5 years away from no kickoffs. Yeah, I mean that sounds probably right. 1st and 10 though, hard to get back in the action after that bad hit, but we will. Aaron Jones is going to hand it off. A.J. Dillon with a nice little Madden spin move, stays on his feet for about 9 yards, and he's having one hell of a game. Also, did our NHL bet go live? Is it open yet? Nope, it's still pregame. A.J. Dillon, little spin move, puts his hand on the ground, bounces off a tackler, just a great rush. He 13 carries, 68 yards, averaging about 5 a carry. Of course, Billy. Of course, homemade. Al, your garden's still producing peppers. Fantastic. You have a nice big garden, Al? We just bought a new house, and we don't have a garden yet, but we'd like to. What is that, Aaron Rodgers? Did he double pump and just throw it? Oh my God, he looks awful. He looks awful. All right, 3rd and 1, and if you're a Packers bettor, you're starting to get a little nervous here. Because, let's be honest, they've been given the ball twice inside their own 20, once inside their own 5. They had really bad time management at the end of the second half, and Aaron Rodgers is throwing less than 50% in this game. There's a run up the middle for a first down, and that's the only thing working for the Packers right now. So, not big. Couple of raised beds. I feel like raised beds is the way to go, though, Al. I was just talking to my wife the other day, maybe about like trying to get some gardens or something in our yard. We have like a nice side area on our house where there's like bushes, but I was thinking about ripping out all the bushes, putting like a raised garden up there, and we would have a garden. But I feel like the raised garden is the way to go. Plus, it's better on your back, right? 1st and 10, out on the 22-yard line here. And it's going to be handoff to Jones, and he goes nowhere. So Jones is having a hard day rushing. Dillon is not. Jones, 10 for 31, 3.1 yards per carry. Dillon, 14 for 72 for 5.1. Let's see here. NHL game still hasn't gone. Oh, because you can control the soil. That makes sense. Billy says jambalaya, and first off, I want you to know this, Billy. I am going to tell all of my friends in Ohio this because I think that is the best quote I've ever heard. That's the quote of the day for Grandstand Bettors on our live stream. Jambalaya is easy. It's the hamburger helper of Cajun cooking. There's a completion to Jones, and that's going to go for a first down. Oh, and if he would have stayed on his feet, he would have been gone. But hey, the passing game, that's all they've been doing. Little dinking, doinking down the field, but it's been working for them. And they are going to be 1st and 10. And man, they had 4 guys, and they just couldn't grab them. You know what? I don't like that Olay. If anybody saw the Olay, but I think it was 30. Coach, what did you have? Did you have the over rushing? Was it over rushing? Because receiving for sure might happen, but rushing maybe not. They put Amari Rodgers in motion, an inside handoff to Jones, and there's some yardage if he did have the rushing. He goes for about 4 yards there. So 2nd and 6 with 3:17 left in the third. And let's see. Yeah, 2nd and 6. Jones, 11 rushes, 35 yards, and a touchdown. Very quiet night. A.J. Dillon, for some reason, and I'm not sure if there's something wrong with Jones or something I didn't know about. Okay, the Canadians-Sharks game. It just went live. So, 1-unit bet. This is a member bet that we gave out. It's our Patreon bet. I'm going to give it out right now. Absolutely free. You guys can tail if you want. As Rodgers across the middle to Tanyan down to the 22-yard line. Wow. Oh, and he's injured, Al, and he is injured bad. His knee. Ooh, that doesn't look good either. Real quick, before it gets too late in this game, and I think it's just starting. Maybe they haven't even dropped it, but I'm going to give it out regardless before I forget. So, Canadians, Sharks, over 5.5. 1 unit, that's what we did. Canadians, Sharks, over 5.5. That is what we went with. That's our only NHL member bet tonight. So good luck if you do tail. Good luck to our members out there. We've had a 1-0-1 night with a couple prop bets and then that over left. That's all we had on our thing. And we had our live bet tonight. We do need the Packers to score a touchdown and an extra point, and we win that live bet. So it's been a great night so far. Let's see if we can't continue it in the NHL. Montreal Canadiens, San Jose Sharks, over 5.5. Rushing was 59. Coach, I actually think you're still going to hit that, man. Because let's think about this. There's 18 minutes left in the game. Jones is getting a little more productivity here in the second half than I think he did in the first. He's at 30. He's at 35, so you need 25 more yards. And I would think that he's going to pop off for maybe a 18-yard run at one point. I think you're good. Did you take the total yards or the rushing? Either way, I think you're still going to have a chance at both. I think you're okay. Listen, until the clock hits 0, there's always a chance. Always a chance. So, the issue is really still in doubt here. This actually might help us with our Ertz prop if the Cardinals go down by 2 scores again, because you know they're going to have to throw the ball. So, 1st and 10, 17-14. Looks like Tanyan got up on his own, so that is promising. I mean, going down Adams, Lazard, and Tanyan, I mean, you're left with St. Brown. Who else? Really, Jones, Dillon, Lewis, Amari Rodgers, who's had problems, in Cobb. So let's see what Aaron Rodgers can do. He's on the 21-yard line under center, and it is Dillon in the backfield right now. It's a fake, and oh my God, and that is a screen pass, and that went to I can't say it. Degara? I don't know, but it's his tight end. It's his third string tight end, and hey, it's a completion too. We'll take that completion any day of the week. So he only needs 10 more passes. I mean, it's not that far stretched that he doesn't get 10 more. Maybe he could get 2 if he gets 2 more on this drive, I'd say there's a chance. But if they're winning the game, Adams is out, Billy. Adams is out. It was COVID, I believe. Him and Lazard both had COVID. It was known pretty early, a couple days ago. So they knew coming into this game they would be out without those 2, so at least they got to plan for it. 2nd and 1, there's a handoff to Dillon. It is going to be first down from the 10.5-yard line. It might not even be 1st and goal here. It might be still 1st and 10 based off the spot. So Dillon is coming out, so that's good news for you, Coach. It looks like Jones is probably going to go back in here. I wouldn't be surprised if they do a draw play to him here on 1st and 10 from about the 10-yard line. 57 seconds left in the third. This quarter's going fast, even though we had like a 10-minute injury timeout. But this game has actually gone fast, too. It's only 10:42 Eastern time. Usually these games are going to about 11:30, 11:45. We'll be well done before that. Knock on wood, unless there's overtime. So we do have a pass play here. And what are you doing, Rodgers? That's an easy reception out to Jones, and you just throw it into the ground. Just so bad. So bad he's looked. We also have our live bet that we'd like to cash if we could get one in the end zone and kick the extra point. Because a field goal here doesn't really matter. 2 field goals still keeps us under 23.5, so we need a touchdown. It looks like they might go empty set here. Nope. Jones is going to be to the left. Maybe a draw play here. Watch this. 2nd down and 10. How many times do they do a draw play? But it is going to be a pass. Looks, and there's a screen to Jones. Jones down to the 7-yard line. So it is a completion. And wow, I guess he burrowed his way into like the 6, maybe 5-yard line. But it is going to be 3rd down and 5. I mean, it's basically 3rd and goal. Coach Timms, you think are you saying that like friends of yours who are Packers fan, or you're just hearing that? Because I gotta be honest, like I don't know how somebody could say that right now. I mean, he could have maybe stopped caring, but the guy's won 6 games in a row. I mean, so you can't stop caring that much. If you want to talk about stopped caring as we go into the 4th quarter, guys, we are going to go into the 4th quarter here. Somebody, and who was it today? Somebody decided that they were just going to go on the injured reserve for the rest of the year, and it's going to cost the team $22 million for the guy to sit on the bench, and all it is like a foot injury. So that's a guy that I think stopped caring. Billy, oh no, Hurricane Laura still got, you're still rebuilding. Got tornadoes yesterday, so I haven't been able to keep up. Oh, awesome, Billy. Man, that's sweet. Awesome. Well, I'm glad we can bring some entertainment to you while you're going through that hard time. I hope everything goes well. Keep us updated, please, on what's going on down there. We actually lived in Florida. We were part of a college program down in Florida. Had some friends from Louisiana that actually, luckily, were on the college program when Katrina hit. Had a bunch of friends. They had to rebuild their place. So it's unfortunate. Hope everything goes well, though. And I do agree with you, Billy, that he does want to win. I mean, first off, the guy's married, right? I mean, how embarrassing is it to come home to your wife after you lose? I'll tell you right now, every time I have a bad video that doesn't do well, or a bad stream that I don't think went well, or just something in my personal life that I wasn't well, the wife is the first person that you have to look at, and it's kind of embarrassing. So I think the guy wants to play. All right, so let's see here. It is start of the fourth quarter. We're waiting to come back from commercial break. Oh, we're one away from 40 likes. Oh, that was our goal. If we could get one more like, that'd be awesome. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. It's been a great night on YouTube, as always. Oh, while we have a minute. So, what is happening from here on out with Grandstand Bettors this week? Tomorrow night, 6:45, top 3 free picks for the weekend in college football are coming out at 6:45. Like I said earlier in the telecast, it's very SEC. We went heavy on the SEC. There is 2 are SEC, 1 is Big 12. Then Saturday, same time, 6:45 p.m., our top 3 free picks coming out for NFL. Both of those videos in the last 2 weeks are 2-1. College football in the last 4 weeks has gone 2-1. So 66% basically for the last 2/4 weeks there. 3rd down and 5. Aaron Rodgers looked like Tanyan was going to the locker room. This is a pass play for sure. Blitz looks like it's coming. Let's see if they can pick it up. Rodgers motions out to the left, and then Aaron Rodgers throws across the middle and a touchdown. And if we can hit the extra point, and that is Cobb with his second, by the way. That is Randall Cobb with his second. And at the same time, we got 40 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, go. Coach Tim! It's all good, man. It's all good. Appreciate it. 41 likes. Awesome. We hit our goal. That was fantastic, guys. If we can, and listen, we're about to hit a live bet. We're about to hit a live bet if we can kick through the extra point. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay? Let's wait for this extra point. But if it could get kicks up and in, and here it goes, do we win the live bet? We sure do. So, live bet over 23.5 cashes for us. Now, we still have 2-player props out there that still have a chance. We need Rodgers to have 8 more pass completions, and we need Ertz to have 12 more receiving yards. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but they do at least still have a chance here. So 24-14, it's been a crazy game. And not in the sense of like just back and forth nonsense. I mean, if you look at what happened in this game, do you really think it should be 24-14? I mean, after the first quarter, a lot of people could have taken the under, and it would under 52.5, and it would have looked good. Now we're sitting at 38 points, and you might have to sweat an under if you took it. So a lot of that has to do with 2 turnovers in the red zone for the Arizona Cardinals, and just getting points off of those. I believe they got 10 points off the turnover. So that's actually the difference of the game, those 10 points. And turnovers will do that to you. Actually, Arizona, though, came into this game +8 on the turnover differential. So they're only at +6 now. Green Bay's played well, but it hasn't been like Aaron Rodgers. It's just been, I don't know. I can't explain what it's been like, but it's been like watching a 6th grade football team throw 1 yard down the field and then just taking 8 minutes to score a touchdown. I mean, that's exactly what it's been. So we are at commercial break. What is going on here? I'm trying to look at some scores. Whatever happened? I didn't check the. Whatever happened to the Knicks game? Knicks. Oh, they won by 1. Knicks by 1. That much. I told you guys that was going to be a close game near the end there. 104-103. I don't know what the line was on that game, but I knew that was going to be probably one of the best games of the night. As we said earlier, the Bulls, easy front end schedule they've played so far, and it gets a little rough here. So, but they're a good enough team to probably cover in most spots. Especially if they get some big point totals. Does anybody know what that line was by any chance? Has Arizona played bad, Billy? They have played bad. Yes. Yes, they have. Football Stars Beast. Wish you could replay to me. I'm your biggest fan. What do you mean replay to me? I don't know what that means. Jamar! The champ! The champ is in. Finally, Knicks won. I had them with the Packers on the money line. Nice job. Coach Tim got the Knicks plus 1.5. Nice job. Was that live, or was that what the line was? What was the line? All right, so fourth quarter here, 24-14. Well, I knew what you meant. If you're just joining us, guys, smash that like button. We already hit our goal of 40, but dare we say 50? First and 10 from the 25-yard line. That was the line? Knicks plus 1.5? Okay, didn't know that. That seems a little low to me. Seems low, but first and 10. Kyler Murray back to throw, and he overthrew. That was more. I think that's going to be roughing the passer, though. Jamar says, I'm Grandstand Bettors' biggest fan. You guys can fight over me. I've never had two dudes fight over me. All right, so first and 10. What are they calling here? I thought he got hit. Oh, no, they're calling pass interference? Ugh. I don't know if you can call pass interference on that. Listen, if the Cardinals come back to win this game, that's something that bettors are going to be yelling about, because that ball was about 14 yards past more, and no way could that have been caught. So, anyways, they are out to the 36-yard line. First and 10 for Murray. I don't see Ertz, though. Where is Ertz? Is he in? I don't see him. Ertz had some good pass. I mean, he had a good catch for like 20 yards. I'd like to see him get one more for 12. We'll see what happens. 24-14, second and 8 here. Kyler Murray is shotgun. Moore's in motion. They're going to hand off. No, fakes the handoff. Murray's going to run it himself, and he's going to go for a first down. Oh, he gave himself up early. And you know what? These quarterbacks need to realize. I mean, if you remember on Sunday, Heineke gave himself up, thought he scored a touchdown. He didn't score a touchdown, and then they actually fumbled the next play, and they didn't score at all. To me, that's close to the line there. Third and one, and they're going to hand off. And, an edge. Nice move across the 50. That was Edmonds. Edmonds is hurt now. Everybody's getting hurt. What is up with all the injuries? Guys? I didn't see what happened. Everybody's getting hurt, Jamar. Everybody's getting hurt. It's crazy. Hey, the live line, Packers 53% to win. If we've been going off of our poll, I'm sorry, not the live line, if our poll, 139 votes. If we go off our poll, the last 4 weeks, our poll, it's actually gone to the other team. So, Jamar, water, man. I filled up water. I got more water. Just water tonight. What are you drinking, though, Jamar? I want to know what you're drinking. But yeah, if you go against our poll, actually the Cardinals would come back and win this game. It's happened the last 4 weeks. Our poll hasn't come to fruition. Although honestly, I only looked at the poll for the first time in the fourth quarter, so it could have been Cardinals heavy early and then come back on the Packers. So you're drinking an IPA. You know what? We're not big beer drinkers. I will tell you, though, the IPA is the one thing I'm not a big fan of. I just don't like the taste of it. Andy, all the football players are drinking weak sauce. That's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. Are they? Are they drinking some weak sauce? The Cardinals are. They just don't look good. They have not looked good tonight. Murray's 12-19, 145. Aaron Rodgers, a lot of people, I saw this on social media today, were taking the over on his yardage. I mean, if his yardage hits, then our completion hits, but I don't think either of those hit. What else? Let's see. Take a look. No goals in the Canadians game yet. 8 minutes left in the first. It's okay, though. You know what? We were having a very, not heated conversation, but a very educational conversation with a fellow team member of Grandstand Bettors. And I'll tell you, the reason you have, like, even on overs of NHL, you have to handicap how they are in the third period. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, there's no goals in the first period. Yeah, well, a lot of teams are actually third period teams, and just like bullpens in Major League Baseball, you know, it just gets magnified because there's only 3 periods in the NHL. But if you think about NHL periods in 3 ways, in baseball, it would be like the first through third, and then the fourth through fifth or sixth, and then the seventh through ninth. So yeah, don't worry if there's if you have an over in the NHL and it doesn't hit in the first. They could be a third period team or a second period team. So Green Boy, scored 10 more. Murray back to throw as we're out of commercial here, and throws, and that is that was to Wesley. No, yeah, that was to Wesley. So where is Ertz? Was Ertz in there? Damn. So second down and 10. Second down and 10 for Murray and company. And do I see Ertz? 86? I thought I saw him. Yeah, I think he's up top. So 4 wide receivers, 3 to his right, 1 to his left. Second and 10, and Moore goes in motion, and they look for the screen pass there, and there's a wide open. Oh, and they miss Kirk. Kirk was wide open down the middle of the field, and Murray missed him. Oh, man. Wide open. And I'm a little disappointed they didn't go to Ertz, because Ertz was wide open underneath, too. Damn. Ertz was there, too. David Lang says Green Bay will win easily by 14. By 14. Well, they're going to have to score another touchdown then, which we won't hate. That means Rodgers has probably thrown the ball a couple more times. So 3rd and 10, Murray on the 49-yard line. It's 2-down territory. They're going to have to go for it regardless. So 3rd and 10. There's a screen pass to Edmonds, and Edmonds goes for 8 yards, so it's going to be 4th down and 2. So they will, well, now it's interesting. Are they going to give Prater a shot at the field goal to cut it to 7, or do they go for it? 57-yarder, probably not. 57-yarder, probably not. So 4th and 1, I feel like a timeout's going to be called. Anybody else feel like a timeout's going to be called here? I do see Zach Ertz in the game. Murray, what's going on? 14 seconds. You got to... Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers mimicking each other is hilarious. So 4th down. This is the game. Murray back to throw to Ertz, and Ertz goes for. Oh man, what did he get? Oh, so close. 33 yards. We need 3 more yards for Ertz. Come on, buddy. 3 more yards. 3 more yards. Oh, and the Canadians just scored a goal. So fantastic. So, 1st and 10. Let's keep going to Ertz, guys. Let's keep going to Ertz. Kirk in motion. They're going to fake the handoff, and that is going to be a screen, basically, to Moore. Moore finally holds on to the ball. He's muffed a punt, missed a catch, which ended up tipping to the Green Bay Packers, which ended up in 7 points. So, Moore's not having a great night. Ertz prop, I know, but it's not there yet. Need 3 more. Need 3 more yards. Or did you get it? Did you get it at a better number, Coach? Second and one. And Murray is shotgun. We got 2 out to the left, 2 out to the right. I see a draw play coming up. On second and one, I'd take one to the end zone here. Come on. Nope, it's a screen pass to the right, and that's a completion. And I believe it is a first down, but that does go to A.J. Green. So first down on the 18-yard line. And, you're just pulling for me. Thanks, Coach. 3 more yards, which you got to think's a reception because Ertz isn't taking a screen pass on the line of scrimmage. So he's been in a lot of plays now, and they're going to have to continue to throw for the next 11 minutes of the game. So I'd like to see maybe a little out route here by Ertz, maybe a little sideline routes, turn up the field for 8 yards. Let's see what happens. There he is! And that's the prop bet. That is the prop bet, and that is going to win the prop bet. And we go to 2-0-1 on the day. That's fantastic. Love that. Fantastic. Woohoo! Awesome. There we go. Yes, sir, Jamar. There we go. All right, so now let's just have some fun watching the game and see if they can make it interesting here. 24-14, second and one on the 9-yard line. Murray's looked normal the last 2 drives. Thanks, Kylie. Yes, boom, there it is, Coach. Boom, there it is. Second and one, and it's a handoff up the middle. First down and more, touchdown to James Conner. And boy, we got ourselves a game. Now, early on in this game, and I'm not saying it's going to happen, but we said that Rodgers might have to come down the field and kick a field goal to win the game. If somehow the Cardinals can score another touchdown and make it 20 and maybe miss an extra point, 27-24, he would have to go down and kick the field goal to tie the game or come down and kick a touchdown to win the game. So, it's all on the Cardinals defense right now. It'll be interesting to see if the Packers go conservative with 10:45 left here in the fourth as the extra point is up. Wow, looks like it was going to miss, but it is good. 24-21. Looks like that over is going to hit if there's one more touchdown too. So, wow, we got ourselves a good game here. Sit back and buckle in because the last 10 minutes of this game could be pretty fun. In this one. Nice to get that Ertz prop, not have to sweat that. We're 2-0-1 on the night. So kind of guaranteeing ourselves a push night if we lose our last 2. But one more is going to give us our another profitable day. We have been just killing it lately. Let's take a look. Canadians still up 1-0. 5 minutes left there in the first. So, guys, what are you excited about? I want to talk about this real quick. We haven't talked a lot of college football, a little bit in the first quarter, but what's your favorite game? Let's not even talk about betting. I don't want to talk about betting. What's your favorite matchup that you're excited to watch in college football this weekend? Personally, mine's Notre Dame and UNC, but I'm a little biased there. My second top game that I want to watch is Ohio State, Penn State, and I hate Ohio State, so I'm going to be pulling for Penn State. David Smith, Packers will score plus a field goal. You think they're going to get 10 more points? Well, you did predict they're going to win by 14, so we'll have to see. Should have played James, second TV. 700, Isaiah. Wow, man. 700. That's crazy. Oh, Jamar, Michigan State. Yes. I will say that is going to be a good game. So that's in the 12 o'clock time slot. What time slot is Ohio State in? Anybody have that off the top of their head? So I don't have to look this up. What time slot is that in? I feel like it's in the same time slot, right? Which is just stupid. I don't understand why they would do that. But I could be wrong. It could be in a different time slot. It could be at night. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the box score real quick. So, Ertz, 4 for 42. That goes over the total. Fantastic. That was nice. We almost took his receptions. Glad we didn't. It was at 4.5. So we already won that bet. Rodgers, eight more completions, man, and you'd be cashing our plus money ticket. That would be nice. Wouldn't mind that. But if you dive into the box score, guys, really it's come down to rushing, and Green Bay's just been the better rushing team for the most part. They've gotten stopped a little less or a little more here in the second quarter or second half. So James Conner, 2 touchdowns, 11 plays, 4 minutes, 75 yards. He caps it off with a 9-yard touchdown. So very good drive. And they're going to be kicking it off, and we'll see what the Packers do. Do they fold? Do they play conservative, or do they keep airing it out a little bit? And after that last devastating run out from the end zone, you were pretty 100% certain that wasn't going to get run out. Yeah, so Michigan kickoff is going to be noon. So when is Jamar, they play when the champ wakes up. What time does the champ wake up? What time does the champ wake up? Jamar, I don't know you, but I feel like that's 7 o'clock p.m. I kid, man. I kid. Rodgers under center, Jones here in a deep backfield, and they do start from their 25. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Rodgers looks to throw and can't find anybody. And what is he? Rodgers is looking at the ref while he's getting tackled. He gestures to the ref. What is he saying there? I'm in the grass? Is that what he was trying to say? Look at this. He's just what? Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. 2nd and 10. They didn't go conservative, but now you can't. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. 2nd and long with these idiotic play calls that it's going to be a draw play up the middle for 2 yards. But we'll see what happens. Rodgers is in shotgun formation here. 3 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right. He is going to throw. Throws a screen to Jones. Jones goes for 9 yards. Just almost gets the first down. Now those completions are close. We only need 7 more. I'm not saying it's going to happen, and it probably won't just with 9 minutes left. It would have to be a long drive of 7 completions. There's no way if they get the ball back again that he's going to have to. Well, I guess what you could root for with completions is maybe Arizona taking the lead, and then he has to throw. That might be something. J.J. Watt, unfortunately, does have to look on for the rest of the season. Season-ending injury. 3rd and 1. And are they going to throw it? No way. This got to be inside draw. No, they are going to throw it. There's a completion, and that's out to the 45. So they stay aggressive, and that is a first down. So completions are coming. Only need 6 more. We'll see. God, man, think about all those drop passes. Coach, yeah, your teaser's way safe. In fact, I was going to say, who had the under? I forget who had the under. That one's flirting with disaster if there's another score, I think, right? No. Actually, one more score would keep that under. You might be able to middle that. Those two teasers we were talking about earlier, I think you might be able to, both you guys might be able to middle that. Rodgers back to throw and another completion, and look at this. 5 more completions. He's got 20 now, 20 of 34 for 173. And, of course, now he starts turning on the Jets. Let's go. 5 more. Let's get 5 more pass completions in 8 minutes. He's not going to get it, though, Jamar. First off, there's not enough room on the field. He's at the 50. I just don't think if he's going to have 5 completions, it's going to be a touchdown before then. I think I need 5. That was 20. I think I need 5. There's a rush up the middle. That goes nowhere for Dylan. Except, I guess he pushes for. What was your other prop? It's completions by Rodgers over 24.5. So we do need 5 more. It's going to be hard to do. I don't think I will, Jamar. I don't think I will. The champ says so. Well, if the champ says so, then I'll say it. I just think with so much time left and so little yards, if they get the ball back, they're running 3 times. They're not passing. So he has to do it on this possession, or he doesn't do it at all. And I think they're going to run here too. Nope, it's a pass. There's one. Oh, and a fumble. And he gets lucky. Wow. That's going to be a completion, though. That's a completion, right? Yep, 4 more. Wow, that fumble. That could have been devastating for the Packers. Wow. He kicks it off his shoe. So I don't even know if that's going to be a first down because they did bring it back to where the fumble was. So it is going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 2 with 6:43 left. Isaiah, it was over 24.5 completions. He has 21. 3rd and 2, 6:30 left, and they're going to call a timeout. So I don't mind that timeout. The one at the beginning of the 3rd quarter was ridiculous, but I don't mind that timeout at all. Oh, let's see. What else is going on? Looks like the Canadians are going to take a 1-0 lead into the first intermission. So we'll still need 5 goals there. Man, it's kind of setting up to be a push day here. We got 2 wins and a push, but the last 2, the Canadians are a long ways away. 3 goals in the second period, and that one's on the other one. What do you mean the other one? We have an NHL bet over 5.5 Canadians and Sharks. The other one was Ertz over. The prop play was Ertz over 34.5. That already hit. That's already a winner. So 3rd and 2, Rodgers shotgun formation. Jones is to his right. Maybe a draw to Jones, or are they going to pass it? Nope. Draw to Jones. And he does go up the middle, and there's a good run. And he actually now has 43 yards? Yeah, so 43 yards for Jones. You got to think they're going to just continue to run, kick the field goal, and call it a game. I wouldn't see why they would pass here. But Tim, you're only 16 yards away. If Jones stays in, you might be able to catch that prop. Thanks, Isaiah. 1st and 10, 5:50 left in the game. I don't think the Cardinals are going to get this ball back unless... What are you doing, Aaron? Aaron Rodgers just had to waste his last time out. And I got to be honest, guys. It's been just awful with time management for the Packers. Just awful. What are you guys doing? It's been so bad. So bad. Guys, if you're just joining us, man, we're 7 away from 50 likes. That'd be cool to hit 50 likes on a Thursday night football game. 52% to the Packers, 48% on our poll to the Cardinals. The issue is kind of still a doubt. Don't know what's going to happen. Even if they hold the Packers to a field goal, I don't know what I was saying a minute ago. They could still, the Cardinals could still come down and win the game. So it is kind of a huge. Maybe they will go aggressive. Maybe they will pass a little here. We'll have to see. We need 4 completions. God, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. 24-21, 5:41 left in the 4th. 1st and 10 from the 28, and yep, there's the run. There's the run we were talking about. There's the run we were talking about, Coach. There we go. There it is. I told you were okay with that one. You're okay. Look at that. 59 yards. Exactly. Did you need over 59 or on 59? 59 yards exactly. Or maybe it was, I know you already hit it. If you only needed 8 more, for sure. So, nice prop bet there, Coach Tim. Packers rush offense, 30 rushes, 148 yards, almost 5 yards per rush. Here comes a blitz, and there's a completion and a screen, and it is going to be, what's the penalty on? Are you going to call late hit there? Well, that sucks, because we might have had an opportunity to get some receptions or some completions, but he's going to be stuck on 22, I think. They'll just run it in the end zone now. Personal foul. Come on. Where's the personal foul? Okay, I guess it was a late hit. I guess it was kind of a late hit. But still, he got hit while he was inbounds. I don't know if that's actually... I don't know. I'd kind of disagree with that. So he's inbounds, and then he gets hit inbounds, out of bounds. Oh, maybe it was the helmet to helmet. Sorry, I'm not even looking at the right one. So first and goal. First and goal. Oh, they're going to throw. And there's, oh man. The guy in the flat they're going to call pass interference on that. And now they're definitely going to run it in. Yeah, helmet to helmet. I saw that after the fact, Andy, for sure. Look at though 81, wide open in the flat. They were trying to run the same pass play to Cobb, I believe, that they've been trying to do or that they did twice already. First down and goal, and I assume whatever back is in the backfield is going to get it, and that looks like it's going to be Jones. So, looks like Jones is going to get a touchdown here, and there it is. Yes, touchdown, Green Bay, 30-21. 30-21. So, nice job. Obviously, like I said, Rodgers not getting his completions. Only 22 completions. Those 3-4 missed easy opportunities in the first half. Really the killer of that one. Kind of disappointed about that, especially since we got that at plus money. So I'm just going to write that in. We'll chalk that up to a loss for sure. So we are 2-1-1 on the day. But that was plus money, and so that's only minus 1 unit. So we're still a unit up. If we lose the Sharks over game, we'll end up minus 0.10 on the day. So just kind of a push day. If not, we'll be up 2 units up. So could go either way. That'll be fun to watch or fall asleep to. Also, hey guys, got to ask you guys a question. Does anybody else fall asleep listening to sports? So Mondays and Thursdays, it's a little different. We do the live streams right. But every other day, we usually tend to go to bed, I want to say like 9 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there. And we'll turn on a game, so we have all the audio, like NHL audio, NBA audio, all that stuff. So we just on our phone put the game on that we bet on. We'll listen to it and then fall asleep to it. Does anybody else do that? Are we just weird? Jamar, I have Jones in. I haven't even looked at our fantasy. Did I even start him? Did I start the right people in fantasy? Oh my god, I hope I did. I should look at that. How are you doing in fantasy tonight, Jamar? Fantasy football. I'm up 6-0. Oh no, sorry, that's a different league. Hold on. Grandstand Bettors. There we go. I'm up 26. Yeah, nice. So I did start Jamar. Or Aaron Jones, yeah. So Aaron Jones, fantastic. That's awesome. 20 points out of him. And Crosby, I got. So 26 points, nice. 1 touchdown and a field goal. I don't know if it's going to be 14. If it's 14, I'm actually very happy because that means Green Bay went down to score more and there's maybe completions. But, Itty, what's up? What's up? Yeah, the game's still on. There was an injury for like 10 minutes in the third. Somebody got carted off the field, so that was kind of... Tanyan killed you. You should have kept... Well, Tanyan got injured too, so it was kind of like bad on both sides there. Itty, hey, first off, I know you're probably not here for long, and we only got 4 minutes left anyways, but Itty, friend of the program, wanted to ask your thoughts on KC Giants minus, 12? 9.5, 10, somewhere around there. That was not a score, by the way. So Aaron Rodgers is under center here. They challenged that, or they reviewed it, and now it is still not. Wow, still not a touchdown. Huge defensive stop. Eddie didn't bet today. But, hey, what do you think about your Chiefs on Monday Night Football? What do you think about the Chiefs? Now, we would never bet. In fact, let me bring up the Chiefs while we watch this goal line stance here. But if you look at the Chiefs number, let me tell you what I have. I got 9.5. So it's been bet down. The over-under is 52.5. But the Chiefs are minus 445 on the money line. That's nuts. The only value there could, I think it's at minus 9.5, Itty. My book's got minus 9.5. Was that a false start on the Packers? So after you think you score a touchdown, now you're back to the 6 on 3rd and goal. This is nuts. And if they kick a field goal here, and Arizona comes down and scores a touchdown, that would be sick. But yeah, the Chiefs are at 9.5. And guys, if you're just joining us, wow, we're 4 likes away. Almost there, 50 likes. 50 likes. Make sure you smash that like button if you're enjoying Thursday Night Football. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate all that you guys bring to our channel on a weekly, daily basis. 3rd and goal here from the 6, and it is going to be a throwing down. So we, at best, are going to get another completion here for sure if it's complete. And Rodgers, nope, he's going to run. He's going to run, and he's going to get a touchdown? No. 4th down. 4th down. Wow. You think the Chiefs can cover that? People act like the Chiefs suck super bad. Idiot, you bet against the Chiefs last week. I know they don't suck super bad, but 9.5 points is a lot of points. I think they opened at 12 and it got bet down. Yeah, and Rodgers is short by about a yard there. And are they going to go for it? This is nuts. Oh, this is absolutely nuts. If they don't get this, Arizona would have a chance to come down, kick a field goal to put it into OT, and they'd actually still have then a chance to cover the game or push on the game at 6. 4th and goal. 4th and goal, and they're going to go for it. Bootleg, do you pass? I would run. You've been running over these guys all game, and look how it's a run play. They're spreading everybody out to get everybody on the defense off the line, and you got to bring up the safeties. Come on. Oh, it's a pass, and it's not. Oh, my God. Could you imagine if that was intercepted and returned? But look at this, guys. Look at this. 24-21, 3:23 left, and the Cardinals are going to have a chance to go down and to win the game and to tie the game. This is crazy. Mizu, hey, thanks for commenting. Silly, look at the Kansas City's lost to Ravens, Chargers, Bills, Titans, each of them a playoff team. That's true. That is true. I'm not sure fully the Chargers are a playoff team. I'm not sure they're entirely a playoff team. They could be on the outside. The Titans are a playoff team only because of the division they are in, and the Bills the same thing there, and the Ravens just look good. I don't know. To be honest, the Ravens could fall. The Browns are sitting in the last playoff spot. Kyler Murray now on the 1-yard line. He's got to go 99 yards in 3:23. Oh my God, and it's going to be almost a safety. Oh, what are you doing? What are you handing off for? You have to go 99 yards and you're handing off. Throw the effing ball. The Chargers was an accidental loss. Oh, sorry. I didn't take the points off the board. Sorry, my fault. Sorry. Sorry, Travis. That's my fault. They originally scored and they got reversed, so my fault. 24-21, 2nd and 10. Murray back to throw, and who was that? Kirk slips. Looks like he hurt himself, actually. Jamar, they're not going to throw the ball 3 times when they get it back. He's got to get 3 completions, and that's even if they're caught. There's no way the completions hit for Rodgers. No way. Hey, Travis, no, we appreciate it, though, man, because Sometimes we've left that up there for like 4 quarters. Sorry, Eddie. My fault. It was 24-21. I actually think that Jones did score a touchdown, but they reviewed it and it got called back. Murray back to throw and in the end zone, and that's a completion wide open to the 24. If AJ Green wasn't looking like Derek Carr about to get hit in the backfield, he could have turned around and probably ran for another 10-15 yards. He's wide open, doesn't know it, and he's just waiting to get hit there. Come on. So Murray back to throw. 2:19 left. Steps up, throws deep, and caught! It's caught to the 47! It's caught to the 47, and they're going to take this down to the 2-minute warning now. Wow! What a huge catch by Kirk. And to be honest, when he slipped and he was limping, it did not look like he would actually stay in. But a huge catch to Kirk. Out to the 48-yard line of the Green Bay Packers. And Jamar, maybe you're right, man, but all the stars in the world would have to align. And that's fine by us. They can all do that. All right. So, it's 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here. And are we going to go to commercial? They're not going to commercial yet. It's kind of interesting. They usually go to commercial on the 2-minute warning, but they're staying here. And now if you're Green Bay and you wasted all those timeouts in the second half, you got to be kicking yourself if it comes down to it. Kyler Murray, 237, no touchdowns. No touchdowns. Hasn't looked great. He's looked better in the second half than he did the first, for sure. And that's all you need. You just need one good drive here. They could go up 28-24. If they go up 28-24 with any amount of time left, there is a chance the completions hit. That's the only way, or if it goes to OT. But if the Cardinals score with 15 seconds left, again, still no way that's happening, especially with no timeouts. Murray, a little screen pass. That's to Moore. Moore goes towards the sideline, but ends up staying in bounds, and he's down at the 41. They probably will go fast here, save those timeouts to see if they can get down towards the goal line a little more. 2nd down and 1, and they are on the 38-yard line. Tick, 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 tick. 1:30 left in the game. Murray, empty set formation. 3 out to his right, 2 out to his left. Back to throw, looks left, and completion, rolls out of bounds. Rolls out of bounds. Smart move by Kirk. He had to go down, get the ball on the ground to complete it, but he does roll out of bounds and stop the clock. So 1:21 left. Eddie's saying she would have done Packers +7 as the game's at 1 minute and 20 seconds left and the Packers are up by 3. I'm just messing with you. I got to give you a hard time. Yeah, Billy, it's a completely different game, but it's a fumble, and Murray, whoa, that could have been the game. You know what? If you guys watched the Browns game, if you remember the Browns-Cardinals game, that happened 3 times. 3 times to Murray in that game. And he got the ball each time. But, wow. And it takes him back for a 57-yard field goal. So, with 2nd and 18 here, with 1:16 left, now I think you're thinking more OT than you are. And here's this Jones. I guess he is down. Okay. I guess he wasn't across the line. And Kennard makes a hell... Man, could you imagine if he would have picked 6 that? That would have been dirty. Absolutely dirty. So, 2nd and 18. You got 2 downs. You'd like to get about 10 more yards at least to give your kicker, a little bit of an easier field goal here. Murray back to throw. Scrambles. It's caught. Oh, look at Evans to the 30. He goes to the 25, down to the 20, to the 18. And wow, now look at this. It's first down and 10. What a great yard after catch there. And I think Arizona might score with no time left, and Green Bay is not going to be able to do a damn thing. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Whoa, we got to 48 likes. Wow, 2 away from 50. If you guys are just joining us, smash that like button. Be awesome to get to 50, especially since it looks like the total is about to get to about 51. Kyler Murray almost now thrown for 300 yards. Still no touchdowns, but his yardage is there for sure. Let's see here. 8.6 average. He's got a QBR of 82. That's a huge catch, though, by Edmonds. He's got 3 for 39, but that was by far the best of the day. Targets. A.J. Green's been targeted 7 times in this game. 7 times. So, first down and 10, 49 seconds left from the 18-yard line of the Packers. And if you turn this game off in about halfway through the fourth quarter, you were missing some exciting action. So welcome back. And there's a rush for Murray. He gets out to the 11-yard line with 44 seconds left. Woo-wee! Wow. This is just unreal. You know when we almost live bet the over 20 and a half? That would have already cashed for the Cardinals. We should have taken that too. But hey, we went 1-0 in live bets. 1-0 in live bets. But again, we don't fire on like a million bets. We just look for what we think is going to win. That one did, and that's all we needed tonight. So live bet, good profitable day. It's a handoff. Oh no, Murray's going to run, and that's short. So it's going to be 3rd and 1. And did he get injured? That's not a first down. What are you doing? That's nowhere near a first down. That's not a first down. Oh, somebody needs to challenge that shit. This is nuts. I told you this is going to come down. By the way, I love the guy who clicks the dislike button with 14 seconds left in our telecast. Good job, man. Good job. Appreciate you stopping by. Second and goal. 15 seconds left here. And I told you they might not even give the Packers any time left. Yeah, I think this is going to be pretty hard for Green Bay to stop. Murray might just run this in himself. So there's no way, though. He's down. Like, that's a bad spot. It should have been 3rd down. I mean, they could have still got the yardage, but yeah. He is a dislike hero for sure, Billy. There's a throw to the end zone. Oh my God, it's intercepted. Intercepted, and that's the game. Wow, Douglas just intercepted the pass. The Packers are going to win. Absolutely, what a game. What a game, guys. Smash that like button if you had a good time. We got 12 seconds left. This one's going to end pretty quick. So shout out to all of our Patreon members. Thank you. Chris, H, Anna S, Mike U, Fernando. Appreciate all you guys. Join Jackie. Thank you for joining our Patreon. 9-2, looking to go to 10-2 tonight on our NHL play that we gave off. We are going to end this at the zeros. We're 2 away from 50. Does anybody got 2 more likes in them before we get off the air? Hit that like button if you do. We're going to take a kneel down by Rodgers. And it's been a fun game. I hope you guys had a great time. Tomorrow, NCAA football best bets coming out at 6:45. Look for those to hit. Also, Saturday, don't forget, 6:45, same time. The NFL picks for the weekend are going to hit as well. So we look forward to seeing you guys. Oh, and then live betting, live play-by-play. Cleveland Browns, Pittsburgh Steelers on Halloween at 1 o'clock Eastern. Thank God it's at 1 o'clock because I know the trick-or-treaters are going to be coming around soon after that. So Kyler Murray ends the game on another interception. I'm not sure if you put it on him or his receiver or some miscommunication. Oh, we hit 49 likes. We're 1 away. There is 12 seconds left. Guys, again, thank you so much for stopping by. And the Green Bay Packers are going to win this 24-21. What a fun game to watch. As always, though, guys, sit back, relax, enjoy the rest of your Thursday night, and we'll see you next time.